Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introductions. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast. A podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introductions. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought up. The potential is exponential, gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought up. The potential is exponential, gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division.
Yo, we gonna start the show, man. Yo, can you relax for us 2 seconds, bro? Give me 2 hours, dog. Jesus.
Oh man,
Christ.
I'm getting tired of this, man.
Yo, bro, we live, dog.
I know,
Yeah,
I'm
chill.
sick of this shit, man. Real talk.
Oh my man, we are
Yeah,
live.
start the show. All right, start the show then, man. Jesus. Start the fucking show, man. Like, yo, real talk. I'm done, man. I'm done. Cause I'm sick of your attitude. I'm sick of it all, man. I'm done. It's my
let it out, bro.
It's my last show, man.
Because you clearly don't want to listen. You clearly don't want to listen when I said that we are live. Yeah, let it out, bro.
Start the show. You the host for this week. Start the show, bro. Like I'm just letting you know what it is.
Bro, I started the show. We're alive, man.
All right, so then go, bro. Like I'm done, bro. All right, man. Stop yelling at me, man. Real talk. Like stop yelling.
Nah, because you're not listening, bro.
Yo,
I said we're live. Yo, we can save that for after the show.
All right, so start the show, bro. Like you talking to me. Start the show. God
I am
damn,
starting
bro.
the show, but you are keep on going. Can I do my intro?
Yeah. Bro, I'm not talking. You keep talking to me instead of starting the show. You're the host. Start the show, bro.
you've been pissing me off all morning, man. With your pouty little attitude.
It ain't me, bro. It's you, man. It's you. It's your attitude, bro. It's your problem, man. It's your problem. If this shit go down, it's because of you.
I'm supposed to have attitude.
All right,
I'm older.
So you're gonna have an attitude on this show by yourself. This is my last show. I'm done.
Now you done now. Why you gotta be so dramatic, bro? It's
not about dramatic, bro. It's about respect. I'm not getting my respect. And if I'm not gonna get my respect, then
respect the show by coming up late. You know, you come in here late all the goddamn time. Come in here on the proper time, bro. So we can set up the show. I don't even have the camera set up because you came in here late, dude.
Bro, I told you I had stuff to do. So that's why I was running a little bit late.
Who cares what you got to do, bro?
All right, yeah, and who cares what you got to do? You always late when I'm hosting. You don't be in the chat when I'm there. So what's going on? What's up,
bro? Because I'm using the bathroom,
brother. It's all good.
I'm using the bathroom. I told you I'm moving. I said, yo, I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
Brother,
so if you ain't paying attention to the chat, that's not my problem. That's your problem.
You're right. This is my last show, bro. I'm done. So 120. I guess this is where WUPS ends. 120. All right. It is what it is, man. All right, it is what it is. All right. So start the show. You still talking to me instead of starting the show. You still talking to me. Start the show, brother.
What's up?
What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Nah, April Fools, guys. April Fools.
We
ain't going nowhere.
We
ain't going nowhere.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another episode of What's Up, PlayStation Podcast, episode 120 to be exact. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that nice little skit. You know what I mean? Or Persona, I don't gotta tell Persona nothing. I said Persona, just go along with it, just play along with it, and then everything just works out. Boom.
Absolutely.
Another one. Another one.
Absolutely, man.
But yo, welcome guys. We see the beautiful PlayStation Nation in the chat, the beautiful people in the chat. What is good? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful morning, a wonderful weekend, playing some games. There's a lot of PlayStation news that we got to talk about. The good, the bad, the ugly. But before we get to all of that, man, we just want to say what's up to everyone. Happy April 1st and also April Fools. But before we say that, yo, Stone. Happy birthday to the homie Stone. Very, very cool person within the community. Today is her birthday, so when she does pop up or she just shows up in the chat, make sure you wish her a happy birthday. You know what I mean? Stone is finally 21. Yeah, but shout out to Stone. Matter of fact, you know, they had a wonderful event last week on the Plus Unblock channel, where Stone and Chuck was hosting a fight night, charity event where they donated. All the proceeds went to the Child Mind Institute, which was over $4,000. So shout out to Chuck, shout out to Stone. It was a great event. A lot of people showed up and had a lot of fun. The fights were pretty entertaining as well. And it was a great event, man, overall, man. So big shout out to you guys on a very successful event. Make sure you guys subscribe to, the Family Plus Unblocked podcast as well. Those are my peoples right there. Shout out to Upchuck Game in the chat, Dreology in the chat as well. Those are the fam right there, man. You know what I mean? So definitely show them some love. If you guys want to tune into like something different on YouTube where talk about fighting games. A lot of people want to get into fighting games, as of late. So yeah, that's one of the best podcasts to listen to when it comes to that.
Hey, yo, it's another birthday in the chat, too. Yo, shout out to my boy Bird, man. Today is his birthday, too. Yo, Bird, birthday today. Hey, shout out to Bird, man. Yo, Bird, happy birthday. Stone, happy birthday. Hope you both enjoy y'all day, man. Y'all special day. And, yo, man, blessings, man. Blessings. Real talk.
Yo, happy birthday, Bird, man. Big shout out to Bird. Cool dude in the community, man.
Very cool dude, yeah.
Very humble dude, very cool guy. He likes chaos when it comes to his characters, but with fighting games. But yo, definitely a cool dude. But before we get this show going, man, I just want to let you guys know, if you guys are new to What's Up PlayStation podcast, we are a PlayStation-centric podcast where we talk about the latest. And I mean the greatest, the good, the bad, the ugly news of PlayStation throughout the week. I am one of your hosts, Jay Bari, and I got the best list on YouTube. You know what I mean? And yeah, we appreciate it, man. Like I said, I'm just one of the hosts you see right there, right below me. It's a story of the What's Up PlayStation podcast. My bro Persona. Shout out to my bro Persona, man. The gaming god, the Call of Duty god, the Halo god.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes,
Mr. Competitive over there, that's betting people left and right.
Hey, man.
Mr. Gambling problem over there, man. Shout out to my bro Persona, man. Yo, Persona, what's good?
Yo, man, what's good, man? Yo, shout out to my bro Bari, man. I say it all the time. Always look forward to the Saturday morning show with my bro Bari. It's gonna be another great show in the books, man. We got a lot of great things we're gonna talk about. Big shout out to the community. Big shout out to the chat. Shout out to the WUPS Nation members. Y'all see the little scrolling thing down there where y'all scrolling? So I ain't got to be saying the names every week no more. You feel me? Like we y'all got it now, man. Y'all gonna always see that. So big shout out to the members. Shout out to our WUPS community with our subscribers, and shout out to the community in general, man. We appreciate y'all. And yo, man, it's gonna be another great show, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share the stream, tell your family, tell your grandma, your mama, your aunt, your uncles. Your dad, tell them all to come on through, man. Listen to this PlayStation goodness.
Yeah, we see Stone in the chat as well, man. Happy birthday, Stone. Hopefully it's a good one for you. And hopefully you enjoy. I mean, shout out to Stone in the building, man. Persona.
Yeah.
Now we don't have to say everybody's name. It's such a weird thing, man.
It's weird, right?
Getting into the thing. But yo, how's your week, man? How's everything going with you, man? Everything good?
Hey, yo, man, work-wise, stress this week, man. It's been real stressful this week dealing with, everything work-related. But, we always going to persevere through that. And then in terms of gaming, your boy been on that Octopath heavy, boy. Shout out to Bari, with that Elrond method. You feel me? We out here schmoving when it comes to this game. I've got through most of the stories. Right now, I'm finishing up Hikari's story, and then I'm going to I'm saving Oswald's for last because I didn't do his chapter 1, chapter 2. I know his is like the longest, so I saved him for last. So we'll be done. I'll have the Octopath Traveler story beat today. Today it'll be beat.
Nice.
Tonight it'll be beat, and then now we can get into the grinding, side missions, and all that other stuff. So it's been a lot of great gaming happening for me, man, and a lot of great gaming news as well. But Octopath is all that's consumed me all week. How about you, man? How you feeling?
Yo, you already know when it comes down to me, man. As far as like work wise, it's closing week. It was definitely a busy week for me. Shout out to Tehran, and he was holding the space that held me down for that pre-closing day. But yesterday was closing. Very, very stressful day. You know what I mean? People asking dumb questions during meetings. You know what I mean? But got some good news as far as little bonuses coming through. That we met a lot of goals for the first couple of months of the year. So I'm very happy about that. But gaming wise, I've been having a great time, man. I was playing a lot of these games. You know what I mean? Still playing Octopath, you know what I mean? As people play that, you know what I mean? I just play that just cause like, let me see what I can play around with different builds and whatnot. Resident Evil 4 Remake. I've been on that heavy. I've been enjoying that thoroughly with that game. I'm definitely going to be spotlighting that one for sure. But yeah, gaming wise, the vibes, how we get down, man. It's always a great week over here on PlayStation. It's always a lot of things to do and a lot of things to play over here. And a lot of things to be excited for as well. You feel me? It's a lot of things on the horizon. Yo, listen.
On the horizon. Horizon.
The news came in aplenty, bro. Like, it was what? A what?
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes. A lot of news on the horizon. Horizon.
On the horizon.
Play on words. You feel me? To play on words. But go ahead. Why I get him started? Why did I get him started, guys?
Yo, Julie, you got competition, Julie. You got competition. Just letting you know. Okay. All right, guys. I see some of the super chats. Let's get some of these member WUPS Nation stuff in here as well. Shout out to Stone with the 7 months of being a WUPS Nation member. Where she says, 7 months, let's go, WUPS boys in the building. Happy birthday to my homegirl Stone.
Yeah,
hopefully you appreciate it. You know what I mean? Get your breakfast in bed. Get whatever you do on your birthday. You know what I mean? Get that thing rolling. Get that thing going, and hopefully you enjoy. Also, shout out to my bro Up Chuck Gaming, man. 11 months of being a WUPS member. He said, "Blessing to the bro." Shout out to my bro Chuck. That's my guy right there, man.
Yeah,
known Chuck as long as I know Persona. You know what I mean? And Chuck has always been a good dude. You know what I mean? He definitely has changed and matured when it comes to the world of gaming. You know what I mean? But shout out to my bro Chuck, man, and the Plus on Block boys. Make sure you guys subscribe to Plus on Block, guys. Subscribe to Plus on Block. They're good people. With my boy Dre as well. Shout out to Enter Chico with the $4.99 iPhone user. Oh. He said, "WUPS GOAT PlayStation podcast." Shout out to Chico, man. I haven't heard from Chico in a couple of months, man. Hopefully everything's good with you. I wish we know it's good because you said in the chat, but I ain't gonna put out your information like that. But big shout out to you, Chico. Appreciate you coming through.
Shout out to Chico.
You know what I mean? Then we got Jay Wright with 11 months of being a WUPS member. He say, "Y'all stop playing. Start the goddamn show. You're getting me tight out here, man." We apologize, Jay Wright. Yo, shout out to my man Viper Reaps Corner with the 11 months of being a WUPS Nation member. He said, "Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya." Shout out to Viper Reaps. And then shout out to my bro King Case.
So shout out to the boy, man.
With the 11 months of being a WUPS Nation member. He said, "Shout out to the bros, the best PlayStation podcast on you." Shout out to my bro King Case.
Y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate that, man. Real talk.
Then we got DC Gaming with his Android. So you know the Android user gonna be like, "Oh, I gotta show you guys something. Let me just put this whole $5 instead of the $4.99 on here." Shout out to my man DC Gaming with the $5, man. Android user. He says, "Persona is leaving to join the Xbox shows, guys." God damn, Persona.
Yo, y'all funny, man. Y'all are funny.
God damn.
We had y'all going though. We had y'all going for a second.
Some of y'all was tricked up where we didn't have the camera going. You know what I mean? Which was planned, by the way, guys. Just letting y'all know. We kind of crazy like that. But shout out to Cyberdrag won 11 months of being a WUPS member, WUPS Nation member. He said, morning, chat, mods, and the What's Up PlayStation podcast. My Saturday is complete. Now, on with the show. Shout out to my man Cyberdragon, man. That's a gamer right there.
Man. Long time supporter too, man. Big shout out to Cyberdragon. He been rocking with us since pretty much the beginning, Bari. A big shout out to Cyber, man. Shout out to you, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Absolutely, man. And then shout out to Ice Queen Gaming, new member. Well, Ice Queen been, subscribed more than 6 months. Uh-oh, is YouTube going crazy?
That look good to me.
Make sure. Shout out to Ice Queen Gaming. She does, rejoin the membership. That's the queen of ice right there. So shout out to Ice Queen Gaming. And then the last one we have here is Blue Mustang. 357 11 months. It said the best way to start your Saturday. Shout out to Blue Mustang. Man. We
started out with the WUPS Nation, man. We appreciate all of y'all, man, so much. Rocking out with us, man. Y'all know it's appreciated 100%.
Yes, sir. Yo, so Persona, let's get into the show, man. Let's start the show off. You know how we get down, man. We got to let the PlayStation Nation know the games that came out throughout the week. So these are the games for PlayStation 5, for PlayStation 4 that came out this week, March 27th through April 2nd. Yo, Persona, we are already in April.
Yo, this year is flying, bro. Next thing you know, it's going to be September. No, let me not even skip. Next thing you know, it's going to be June. Going fat, God. I was going to say, hold up. Next thing you know, it's going to be June. You feel me? And we already know what comes out in June, guys. June is hell month. It's a lot coming out in June. The legacy of the crystals that shaped your destiny long enough. I ain't gonna go much further than that because y'all already know.
Let's get into the games of the week. The first game we have here is Case Files: The Death of Paulette Williams for the PlayStation 4. And we got Match Ventures for the PlayStation 5. Matt Fun. Man,
accent came out on that one. The accent came out on that. Good, man.
We got Math Fun for the PlayStation 4. Then we have Quiz This Croatia for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Snow Madness. I wonder what that game is about, Persona. Do you have any idea of what it's about?
Probably about lava. Yeah.
That's you beat me to it. You beat me to it. Then we have MLB The Show 23 for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Runefall 2 Collector's Edition for the PlayStation 5. Quiz Time for the PlayStation 4. We have here I Love Finding Critters Collector's Edition for the PlayStation 5. Mountain Racing for the PlayStation 4. Pirate Outlaws for the PlayStation 4. Rune Bean Galactic.
Yo, what just happened just now? You caught the Holy Ghost, brother?
Yo, these headphones, bro, and through the Wave software, like I have it like the desktop audio loud, so sometimes it will come in and be like, bling! I was like,
oh damn, yeah, turn that down, brother.
Room Being Galactic for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Then we have Ancora Lost Days for the PlayStation 4. Bookie Pets Legends for the PlayStation 4. Clannad for the PlayStation 4. Wasn't that an old game? How am I tripping?
Don't sound familiar.
I felt like I've heard the name of the game before. Then we have Dashin' Orange for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Dread for the PlayStation 5 and 4. I Love Finding More Cats for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Persona, where's your review? Where is your review?
I gotta check the trailer first. See if I gotta check the trailer because Cats. Hold on, you got my attention.
You remember that? You remember that Broadway show, Cats?
Yeah, I actually never seen that in I've seen pieces of it on like TV and YouTube and all that, but I've never actually gone to the show.
I never seen. Yo, I did the Flash Gordon theme for Cats. Yo, my bad. 80s people. Then we have Lunark for the PlayStation 5 and 4, Mega Mall Story for the PlayStation 4, Saga of Sin for the PlayStation 5 and 4, Succubus for the PlayStation 4, The Last Worker for the PlayStation 5 and 4, Wild Park Manager for the PlayStation 4. And the final games that we have here is Blade Assault for the PlayStation 5 and 4, Citizen Sleeper for the PlayStation 5 and 4, Hot Wheels Rift Rally for the PlayStation 5 and 4, and Shunkuchi Ninja for the PlayStation 5.
What? Said what? What you say? Keep going. Yo, that caught me off guard. Go ahead. I was kind of like spacing out a little bit as you were saying the rest of the names, and I heard that. I was like, what?
Oh man, I thought I mispronounced it. I was like, what? Maybe I did, yo. Let me know if I did, yo. I ain't gonna say it again because people gonna make jokes, but for the PlayStation Ninja for the PlayStation 5 and 4, man. So those are the games that came out this week. Let us know which games you guys picked up, or any games that you find that might be interesting, or any games that you guys want to spotlight to us. As we get into the spotlight games of the week, Persona, explain the spotlight games of the week for the people, and are you gonna break the rules?
Absolutely. So listen, guys, the spotlight, we are in the spotlight portion of the show, and the spotlight portion of the show is where me and Bari give you a game or games if we decide to break the rules that y'all should check out, right? It could be a brand new game, it could be an old game, it could be a game from your childhood, it could be a game that hasn't even released yet. The purpose of the spotlight is for us to spotlight games that we think you, the community, should check out. And starting with me, my spotlight game for the week. Yes, I am going to break the rules, Bari. Yes, I'm going to break the rules. I'm breaking the rules. And I'm going to spotlight the first game that I was just talking about 2 seconds ago, because how could I not? Octopath Traveler 2. Oh, I see Rufus. Shout out to Rufus. My first spotlight is going to be Octopath Traveler 2. This game is it's incredible, man. Like, it really is, like, in my top 5 so far of like games I've played this year. It's fun. I love the combat. I love the stories, the music, the world. The grinding is fun. The different types of secrets and everything. Like, there's so many secrets that I still have yet to discover in this game. It's just so much. And even with Bari, me and Bari was playing the other day. And shout out to PlayStation for like having like true next gen features with that share screen feature that you can do through party chat. It really is like incredible, and it's seamless, and it's easy, and it's just fun. But there's so many other secrets and things like that in this game that I've yet to get yet. And yo, I'm having a blast with this game. Like, this is all I've been playing all week is Octopath Traveler 2. So yeah, it's definitely my spotlight, my top spotlight for this week. Octopath Traveler 2. If you
such an addictive game, right?
Yeah, it's addicting, very addicting. If you haven't played it or bought it and you're into turn-based RPGs, shame on you. Buy this game, play this game, support this game. It's a game that deserves your support, really and truly. And I'm not just saying that. This is such a great game. It's such a great franchise, right? My second spotlight is 2 games, and I'm kind of getting ahead, but I am going to spotlight this game. Diablo 4. Diablo 4 really is, it's addictive, man. Like, obviously we played through the leveled up as well, but Barb is most likely going to be first. But if you haven't played through those the 2 betas, man, if you're somebody that's on the fence about Diablo 4, I think it's a game that you should definitely give it a chance. Now, obviously, there's a lot of grinding in the game, and you got to kind of understand, like, different gears and how to build your character and stuff like that. But I think all of that is all in the fun of the game. Obviously, the combat, the gore, and the story and stuff like that is great. It's fantastic from what I played in the betas. But the gear and all that stuff and going through the dungeons is what this game really is most focused on, and what its biggest focus is. And if that's something you're not feeling, then Diablo 4 might not necessarily be for you. But if you are somebody that doesn't really mind a lot of dungeon crawling and stuff like that, I think Diablo is a game that you definitely will love and appreciate. Real talk.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if this thing is going crazy, Persona. 1 second.
Yeah, it keeps freezing. It keeps buffering. It says it went down.
Yeah.
Payments down. What happened?
Because I stopped the stream and then I started up another one, but it looked like it made another one. Because OBS is just going red for me. 1 second.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Is it buffering your end?
Yeah.
Let me try to refresh this here, guys. 1 second.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's buffering crazy here. Oh my God, man. Is Discord acting up for me? Does it look like I'm chopping up?
No, you're fine. It says we back now.
No, but on OBS is showing the bit rate, but it's in red. So I don't know what's going on, OBS.
Why would they be throttling you on a Saturday? That's stupid. Like, they saying the buffering is gone now.
No, but I still don't like it that it's showing up red on me. Well, let's keep going. We'll work it. I was trying to work it out.
All right. Hey guys, listen, we building it as we fly. You feel me? And so yeah, my last spotlight game for this week is a game we're gonna go in depth talking about later in the show, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. But Final Fantasy 16. The crystals, the legacy of the crystals have shaped your destiny long enough. This game is going to be one of the greatest games to come out this year. Mark my words. Clip it. Clip it. It is going to be one of the greatest games to come out this year. Everything I've seen about this game is absolutely incredible. In Yoshi P, we trust. In Soken, we trust. In Suzuki, we trust. In Takai, we trust. I cannot wait for this game, man. Final Fantasy 16. I'm speechless. Even with the shimmy Cocoa Puff. And those are my spotlight games for the week, man. Those are my spotlight games for the week. Bari, what about you, man? What's your spotlight games for the week? And are you gonna break the rules?
I'm gonna try and break the rules here, man. Woosah. But spotlight game is gonna be Resident Evil 4 remake. I've been enjoying this game a lot. I keep on saying the same thing, repeating myself all the time. Like when it comes to Resident Evil, I haven't been the biggest fan, but the remakes have definitely been pulling me in. And I feel like Resident Evil 4 remake has done a great job on doing that once again. Super fun game. The gameplay mechanics is great. It's a very fun game to play. The shooting out these zombies or whatever you want to call them. All the different ways of taking them down, shoot them in the leg, doing your melee kick, running up and all that. The knifing, I felt like they did a great job of the knifing now, even though it was a little bit more durable. Well, not more durable, but it's less durable, or it has durability now in this remake. It's still like super fun just to come up and like stab people with a knife or a stealth kill wound them. Buffing the stats with a knife as well has been really great. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. The gunplay, the gun mechanics, all that stuff have been really good. Story-wise, I'll be honest, I'm not really like paying attention too much to the story. But all the gameplay sequences and scenarios that they put you in has been very, very fun. Like I stayed up super late last night playing a game where I beat like the army dude. It said I'm on chapter 15. I think that's the last chapter, the final chapter. I'm not sure. But more than likely I'll be finishing the game today. And another game I want to shout out or a spotlight. You already know the vibes. Gran Blue Fantasy versus Ryzen. Oh, we got a new trailer that we're gonna be showcasing here today, guys, and some new information. And yo, the game looks super, super good. Like Grand Blue Fantasy versus always look great as a fighting game, but yo, it just looks more cleaner and sharper now with this versus update. And like I see the improvements. I see the textures and the colors or the lighting has changed drastically and just looks like a sharper game. And seeing some of these new moves with some of my characters that I play, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to go with this joint. It looks like this game is going to be a lot more aggressive than typical Grand Blue Fantasy versus. But yeah, those are the two games I'm going to spotlight because a lot of the games that I want to spotlight, we're going to talk about them anyway. And yo, Final Fantasy 16, you already know the vibes. So I ain't got to say nothing more. You already said enough with that. And I listen. Shimmy all day.
Wait. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff. I think we gonna break it down. I mean, Bari. So shout out to Bari because Bari did a great PAX panel breakdown for the whole thing last weekend. And I touched on certain things this week. But together we're gonna break it down some of the stuff when we look at it when we get to the show. When we get to that portion of the news. So don't worry, guys. We got you. We're going to give our true thoughts and really delve deeper in the news. We got you.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it some more when it comes to that. But let's actually get into the news, Persona. Matter of fact, before we get into the news, let's congrats to all the winners at the BAFTA Awards. The BAFTA Awards just took place this past couple of days. And shout out to the PlayStation.
Oh, no. It's gone again.
Is it? Now I have no issues on OBS.
Oh, I know.
Everything's green.
My fault. I'm looking at the chat, not the stream. That's why. My fault. Go ahead. Keep going. You're fine. You're fine. You're good. I'm looking at the stream. Yeah, we good. Let me refresh the stream. Yeah, we good. My fault. That was me. My fault.
Okay.
Yeah, we good. We solid.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. Because typically when it's like my internet goes down or whatnot, I'll bounce out of Discord. I'll bounce out of everything. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on.
It might be OBS and not your internet, but we're good right now. Like, there's no issues, nothing. You're fine. We're fine.
Oh man, April Fools. They took the joke literally. I don't know what's going on, bro. But shout out to all the BAFTA winners. Obviously we're a PlayStation centric podcast, so we're going to talk about and highlight the things of PlayStation. But yeah, PlayStation definitely cleaned up. Sony Santa Monica won like about 6 awards. Gorilla won the Technical Achievement Award. Shout out to Shuya Yoshida, where he won like very, very like I forgot the name of the award, but it's like one of the most.
Oh, it's the Fellowship Award.
Yeah, Fellowship. Yeah. So yeah, PlayStation centric things definitely cleaned up at the BAFTA Awards. Even some of the
God Award won Game of the Year for the BAFTA.
Yeah, God Award.
All is right with the world.
Yeah, they won the ultimate like Game of the Year Game of the Year award, and even like some of the like PlayStation like exclusive deals like Rollerdrome that got an award and all that stuff. Which is just great to see, man.
Yeah, Rollerdrome won the British Game Award, which, if you haven't played Rollerdrome, I definitely think that's a game you should definitely check out. I'm not sure if it's still in the PlayStation Plus, but, it was a fun game. I love that game. I bought it and I streamed it. It's a very fun game, and it's very unique from what we normally play. So definitely check out Rollerdrome. It's great.
Yeah, Rollerdrome was a really fun game. Very challenging game, too. You know what I mean? It's not like a walk in the park. Even though it's in the park. But yo, let's get into some of the news, Persona, man. Where we're gonna start out with PlayStation Plus monthly games for April. We got a little teaser of some of this game, one of the games with Meet Your Maker, which is a brand new game coming day and day into PlayStation Plus. But we got the announcement with the whole lineup for PlayStation Plus Essential. So if you're just in PlayStation Plus Essential, which is the base tier, these are the games for you. All tiers, like if you are in Extra and Premium, obviously you're going to get these games as well. But we're just going to focus on the Essential stuff. Later on in the month, you're going to get like the Premium and the Extra announcement. So we have here Persona Meet Your Maker. We saw this new game. It's a post-apocalyptic game, first-person building game and raiding game. It looks interesting. If you're into that building survival type games, this might be down your alley. This is also going to be on the PlayStation 4 and 5. And then we got Sackboy, A Big Adventure for the PlayStation 4 and 5 coming to PlayStation Plus. I think a lot of people were like anticipating or waiting for this game to come in there, which is kind of crazy. Like if you were anticipating this game, you should just bought it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but
I agree.
did this went to PC, right? Oh no.
No, though there were rumors of it going to PC, but nothing is official yet with that.
This could probably be that tipping to go like probably next month or the next 2 months is going to PC. And then the final game here we have Tales of Iron for the PlayStation 5 and 4. So all the games being offered here are on PlayStation 4 and 5. And this is like a hand-drawn RPG, probably one of those narrative-driven type games. I did see this game around, never played it, but it is now here on PlayStation Plus. And if you guys have until April 3rd to download the March games, which are Battlefield 2042, Minecraft Dungeons, and Code Vein. So if you guys haven't downloaded those games yet, make sure you head on over to PlayStation Plus and download those games or add them to your library before the month is up or before April 3rd comes. So how you feeling about this month, Persona? What's the vibes? Did you do a soundboard? I didn't hear it.
Nah, no soundboard. Cap, you'll hear it. You'll hear it when I.
I heard that one.
Yeah, you heard it right. Sackboy is cool. I didn't finish Sackboy. I played that. I bought that at launch. I never finished it though. But these games are okay. I seen the trailer for Meet Your Maker. It looks cool, but I'm kind of just like over everything else that's coming out in April. Live a Live, Mega Man Network Battles, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Like there's a lot of other games coming out where I'm looking at this list and I'm like, man, this is a very meh list for me this month. So I would give this month. I'd give it a C.
Okay. I'm with you on that. Yeah, like maybe it's games that I'll play later on or whatnot. Especially like Tales of Iron. I think that looks cool. That hand-drawn RPG type game. Sackboy I already have. I played Sackboy. I think like the halfway point of Sackboy I didn't complete it as well. Meet Your Maker is just not a game that I'm like interested in. But
it might be a good WUPS game. WUPS Game Night Sackboy? WUPS Game Night Sackboy?
Oh yeah, Sackboy is a dope game. The co-op is dope.
I'm saying like a WUPS Game Night. We could do Sackboy for a WUPS Game Night.
Yeah, I'm with it because it's also four player.
Yeah.
It's four player too. So
yeah.
You know what I mean? So two other people can join us if they want to with it. But I think Sackboy is a super fun game. My niece and nephews, they definitely love it. And I enjoyed what I played as well. But Meet Your Maker is something that I'm not interested in. I'm not really interested in those building type games. You know what I mean? I'm not doing dev work. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have the artistic vision to do all that building up stuff. So, but I give it like a C+ to be honest with you. Because two of the games I'm like, one game I'm like, that's a good offering there. And in the month of April, I'm already good to go. You know what I mean?
Facts.
In April, I'm already good to go. Like between Star Wars, Mega Man, and a game we're gonna be talking about later. I'm Gucci. I'm good to go. So I'm not too worried about the PlayStation Plus games. But if you are, interested in those games, let us know your thoughts. And I think PlayStation Plus overall have been doing a great job for the last couple of years. Overall, it's been like they've been A1 on point. So it's a great service. I think it's the best service in gaming. Whether you're interested or not, it's still some compelling titles that's in there throughout whatever month. Especially like last month. I see a lot of people playing Battlefield. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it wasn't interested in no Battlefield, but they putting up them stats now for Battlefield. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
I think PlayStation Plus doing this thing. But PlayStation is definitely doing this thing, Persona, man. As we move on here, let's talk about everybody's favorite topic, everybody's favorite subject that they love or hate to talk about, but they love to talk about because they always talk about it, but they hate to talk about it, but they love to talk about it, but they hate to talk about it, but they love to talk about it, but they hate to talk about it, but they hate to talk about it, but they love to talk about it, but they hate to talk about it.
Sales.
Sales.
Sales. Sales. Sales.
Let's get into it. Shout out to Matt Piscatella, updating us with the NPDs, where his first statement here, well, not his first statement, but the one that we're going to focus on. The PlayStation goddamn podcast. Okay. Growth in the PlayStation 5 hardware spending droves in February hardware market gains. PlayStation 5 was the best-selling hardware platform in units and dollar over both the February 2023 and the 2023 year overall time periods. You know what I mean? And they talk about the hardware spending over 29% higher when compared to the same period in 2022. So people are buying more hardware overall and more PlayStation hardware overall, and PlayStation 1 both in unit and dollar value when it comes to February NPDs. Persona, your overall thoughts. What's going on, man? Why are people buying PlayStation 5s? The library isn't sufficient enough.
I'm going to be honest with you, Bari. Although Matt Piscatella is the professional here, and him and his organization track the facts, data, and statistics when it comes to game sales, unfortunately, I am going to have to disagree. Cap. I disagree. I do not think the PlayStation is selling. I think Matt Piscatella has his data wrong. And don't ask me where am I getting my facts and data from. Trust me. Trust me, the PlayStation is not selling this high. Listen, guys. I told you so. I mean, all it was for the first 2 years was supply constraint issues. I told you so.
I told you so.
Bari told you so.
I told you so.
The WUPS boys told you so.
I told you so.
Once the supply issues got fixed, people want PlayStation 5s.
Yo, Persona, can I highlight something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, you know people was upset with this tweet, right? Because now on Twitter, it shows how many bookmarks like a tweet have. I know I'm one of the bookmarks, as you can see right here. It only got two bookmarks. So you're the other one?
I think I bookmarked it as well.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Yo, they upset. They're upset.
Why are you mad, though? It's nothing to be mad about. Like,
if it was any other platform, that they would have been 100 bookmarks.
Sorry. Let PlayStation compete.
Yo, you wrong for that.
Let them compete. But on a serious note, shout out to PlayStation, man. You know, I think this is great, man. You know, this just shows the demand that PlayStation has, right? You know, a lot of people are buying the games, buying the exclusives, buying the consoles. This is great to see, man. So shout out to the PlayStation Nation. Shout out to all the newcomers to next gen or current gen. And man, there's more great games to come.
Yo, facts. So we're going to talk about some of the sales real quick when it comes to software. So these are the February top 20 selling games. So Hogwarts Legacy, number 1. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, number 2. Dead Space, number 3. Madden, number 4. FIFA, number 5. The Last of Us Part 1, number 6. Last of Us been steady in there, right? Am I tripping or
no? So Last of Us. So this is Last of Us came back up in sales because of the show. So once the show started, the Last of Us game started to see a resurgence.
Yeah, because
So
it's saying here
since
last
the
month
end
was
of
11.
January. Yeah, so since like the end of January, it's been like in the top 20 when it comes to best-selling games for the month.
Oh, nice. Then you have Elden Ring as number 7, Wild Hearts, new game, number 8, and Yakuza, what they call it, like a dragon, Ishin, number 9, and Octopath Traveler number 10. That's the only reason why I went down all the top 10s. But Octopath Traveler made it there in the top 10, which is dope. You know what I mean? It charted.
I'm so happy. I'm glad. Like, this is good, man. Like, it charted. Buy this game. It deserves it, honestly.
For all the people that's trying to make fun of me when I say it charted, you know what I mean? Lucky this is WUPS. Cooked your ass real quick. But God of War, right around number 11. I'm going to skip through a lot of the stuff here because another game I want to bring up is Theaterism, the final bar line, number 20.
Yo, congrats.
You know what I mean? Which is dope. Which I'm kind of not surprised by that because it's a PS4, Switch game and all that stuff. So, I know I bought it. I ain't played it yet, though. Well, I bought it just because.
Point something else out, though, too, Bari. Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 charted.
Oh, you're right.
Part 2 charted.
Oh, I wonder why. Maybe because when people beat the first one, they want to play the second one.
Yep.
That's dope though. Yo, real talk. I didn't recognize that, bro. The whole time I was looking at this, I don't know why my eyes just skipped over Last of Us Part 2. But that's lit, yo.
Yeah,
all right, okay.
I agree.
It was number 41 last month.
And now it's 18. Jeez.
Yo, shout out to Sega. Sega is killing it. Nintendo killing it. Sony, of course, is killing it. Square killing it. A big shout out to them. But let's get into the yearly sales. I think I got to switch my joint here from dark mode, right?
No, I think he put a different one in there.
You have one. You have it. Let me go to your joint.
Do I?
Yeah, you do have it.
This is which one is this for?
This is for the overall best-selling games.
Here we go. It's this right here. Hold on, let me copy it.
You got a lot.
I'm about to check the Discord. No.
Did you do it?
Oh, not yet. Oops.
Oh, he's doing it. Man, that boy can tweak it, King. Oh, yeah, I got it right here. Boom.
You got it?
Yeah.
No, okay, you got it.
This is not the one. It's not.
No, that is the one. That is the one. It is.
No,
it is.
This is the February one.
No. Read the top. That's 2023 year to date.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. Come on, brother.
My bad, dog. My bad. You know I be wilding. But so this is overall sales in the month of the year in 2023. So you got Hogwarts leading the way. Modern Warfare 2, Dead Space, FIFA. So it looks very similar to February. Elden Ring number 6, Fire Emblem Engage, that's pretty good. Number 7, God of War Ragnarok number 8, Last of Us Part 1 number 9, and Forspoken
crazy
number 10.
Yo, that's crazy. Last of Us Part 1 is one of the best-selling games of 2023 year to date, ending February.
Yeah.
What? Yo, that show absolutely threw these sales up like something crazy, man. They are moving these sales with this game. Wow.
Like I said, regardless of how you feel about PlayStation production, movies or shows or whatnot, even though they didn't do that much yet, everything that they have put out have been successful as far as what you call it, the box office or the viewership when it comes to the shows, and it definitely leaks over into the games because you see the games like the Uncharted's going up in sale because of the movie, the Last of Us game going up in sale because of the TV show. Like what their execution of what they're doing is working, is what I'm saying. But I'm happy to see Forspoken there, number 10. It charted.
It charted, man. It did.
It charted over a Pokemon game, which is crazy. One Piece Odyssey up there too. which is great, which is a cool RPG game. And you know, we got to bring this up before we move on, Persona. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Who's still buying this game, bro? This game has to be at like 20 million right now,
bro.
Man.
But it makes sense as more PlayStation 5s are selling. You always see that game in there. People are buying it. People are buying this game because
that's how you know Spider-Man 2 is going to be. That shit is going to sell stupid numbers. Miles Morales has to be at like 20 million right now. It has to be.
Yeah, because the last update, Spider-Man as an entirety was at 33 million. I'm pretty sure that Spider-Man, 2018 plus remaster is over 20 million. And Miles Morales was in that, 13 or 16 million or whatnot.
So it's definitely at least at like 18 million, 17 million or something like that. It's up there.
Yeah. Which is great. It's a great game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so the more people buying it. Hopefully people are buying like I forgot what they call the edition, where it had both games in there. It was like the $50 version.
The Ultimate Edition or whatever.
The $70 version.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, hopefully people are buying it because you got two great games in there. You got Miles Morales and Spider-Man Remastered. You can't go wrong with that. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But let's continue the sales talk for a second, Persona, man, as we just clean up on some of these things here, where we have Resident Evil 4 remake. Capcom came out pretty quick. Shout out to Wario with the announcement here. They came out pretty quick announcing that Resident Evil 4 sells over 3 million units in the first 2 days after release.
Wow.
Rightfully so, because it's a great remake, man. Like I said, I didn't finish Resident Evil 4, the original, when I played it. And the part where I left off at, I'm way past that part now. It was that courtyard maze part. I used to hate that part. You know what I mean? With the dogs and Ashley, where you had to, hit the switches or whatnot to get the gate open, and the dudes came chasing after. I was like, Ashley's much better in the remake than the original, in my opinion. But the fact they sold over 3 million units worldwide, 2 days.
That's big, man. That's big. That also lets you know, like, they're not done with these remakes. We're gonna get 5. I'm hoping that they bring Code Veronica. That's the one that I'm waiting for. Code Veronica. Hall
of Shame. Resident Evil 5 was the first Resident Evil I completed. Like what I can remember that I completed. I love the hell out of 5, bro. I love the hell out of 5, yo. So if they remake that, then I'm Gucci. I'm good on that. You know what I mean? I would love for that. But shout out to Capcom. Doing great. You got a great remaster out or remake out there. Also, another 3 million in sales announcement. Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles. So Kimetsu no Yaiba, they're excited to announce that Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles has shipped more than 3 million units worldwide. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's big.
It's pretty big for arena
for an anime
game.
fighter. Yeah, I was gonna say for an anime fighter that's not Naruto. That's big. That's big. Because most of the time, the Naruto arena fighters, they'll sell like 2-3 million or whatever. Because it's Naruto. Non-Naruto game doing big numbers like this. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, Demon Slayer pretty popular, but I don't think a lot of people knew about this game, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the fact they sold 3 million. Listen, man, the Wii's, we out here, boy. We support. So Sega, hopefully you see what we see and you up that net code, man. Because that's the only issue going on right now with this game. Is that goddamn net code. You have one game that's good, and then that next game is just like, oh my God, where did you find this? Where did you matchmake with this person?
Yeah.
Where's this person from? You know what I mean? Because damn, this thing is slugging. You know what I mean? But it's dope that they see, because they did listen to the fan base, especially when it came to the lobbies. You have 8-man lobbies in this game now. You know what I mean? Which was spectator mode, and I know these are supposed to be like normal things, but you got to praise these things when it comes to these.
Facts.
The amount of money
they don't be thinking about that, man.
The amount of money we blow on Persona in these anime games. Woo!
And they ain't giving us something as simple as 8-man or 6 to 8-man lobbies with spectator. And then remember, most of them online wasn't 60 frames per second either.
Oh yeah, the online, yeah, it wasn't. But
And they brought that.
The good thing with the lobbies, you can make the lobby 60 frames. Hopefully everybody's got a PS5 playing it in that lobby. But amazing news. So Persona, I put the blog article here for Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores up, but I'll be honest with you, when I was reading this, I didn't understand not one word it was saying here. You know what I mean? I'm not like a tech dude like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, cool with the clouds. You know what I mean? It's cool that they're doing a whole bunch of stuff. So they talk about their approach. If you guys are tech savvy and all that stuff, you probably like, oh yeah, it's simple. They're talking about the FX artists and all that stuff. Jay, you know, I don't know. I said the pictures look pretty. You know what I mean? The clouds looking like it's moving, but they did a great thing, Persona. But before we get to the great thing, do you have anything you want to say as far as like the original blog where they talk about the next level clouds and the next level tech that's going on with Forbidden West Burning Shores?
So I'm not a developer right now. I don't have any type of developer experience. So I'm not even going to sit here and pretend like, although I'm in technology, a lot of people like, I've been in tech for 30 years. So listen to me. I ain't doing none of that bullshit, right? Like I don't understand. I don't know game development. What I can say from reading the article, because I did read the article and was looking at a lot of what they were saying, a lot of thought went into building realistic environments within Horizon. And you get a lot of that when you play Horizon Forbidden West, where as soon as you leave the that little beginning area and you go into the open world, like true open world, you see like all this wind and tornadoes and thunder. And that was during a cross-gen game. What they're reiterating here in this article is that the power of the PS5 is allowing them to take that type of technology and truly bring it to the next level. And you see that, you can transition now, Bari. You see that when you transition to the gameplay that they showed with the clouds and with the world and with the water and stuff like that. This is what we're seeing with Guerrilla is a true next-gen experience. And this is just a glimpse, because this is not a full-fledged game. This isn't none of that. It's a glimpse. And this looks incredible. I'm scared to see what Guerrilla does with a full-fledged game on PS5 only. Because this looks even better than Horizon Forbidden West. Don't ask me how it's possible. I can't answer it. This looks better
PS5.
than that.
Yo, you know what they need to do? They need to, this video clip, they need to put this on YouTube. You know what I mean? The 4K 60. Because, Twitter, even though it's like 1080p, it's still not like the best bit rate here. But yo, like when I read that article, I was like, damn, we're going to talk about this. But yo, I'm going to be honest. I don't know developer talk. You know what I mean? I don't know that stuff. Yeah. But when they showed the video the next day, I was like, oh,
exactly. look at oh my God, look at when the sun wing is flying in the clouds and the lightning is hitting. Bro, like seeing that's all gameplay, by the way, guys. That's gameplay. The fact that we're gonna be seeing that stuff, yo, this game is gonna look incredible on an OLED. My God, I can't wait.
They actually introduced a new machine here. This is actually called the water wing. So you can actually, with the sun wing, I think you can dive in the water, but it leaves, or you drop out of the water in Forbidden West. Here you can actually swim on the water with this water wing. You can just float, moving around, which is cool because the water in Horizon Forbidden West was always great. They had those little poles where you can push off to gain more speed, and you can kick faster pressing circle. But now you can just like smooth, like you can just move in the water now.
And I think this is the power of the PS5, man. Like PS5 is allowing them to do that, because the transition from air to water like that, and it's seamless and it's no hiccups and it looks super clean, super detailed. Yo, shout out to the PS5, man. I can't wait.
And all the tech talk that they was talking about here with the clouds, because normally when gamers see and read stuff like that, they're like, I'm not clouds. What you bringing up? But when you actually see it in motion now, like there's going to be an area where she comes up from the water and you see like the storm clouds and it's actually moving, and it's like, wow. It's like, yeah, those little details that people would normally ignore. It's great that they're putting that in the game, because it immerses you further within the world. You know what I mean? Like it becomes more realistic, or more, like immersed. Yeah, more and more. Watch it going right here. Look at the clouds that's moving. And it's lightning, boom, back in the back. Oh my God. So beautiful, man. So beautiful. So shout out to Guerrilla, man, because in my opinion, this is like one of the best studios in gaming as far as like pushing technology and pushing gaming forward. A lot of things that they do, like I feel like a lot of people will want to ignore, but when it, as far as gamers, but when it comes to like developers, the developers and the industry, they acknowledge it. That's why, they won the most technical, the most technical achievement award in the BAFTA and all that stuff. But
yep.
I can't wait to play Burning Shores. Can't wait to see some of the new machines that they have here. I thought this was a very smart, teaser here, showcasing the Water Wing, which they're saying here is a medium-sized flying machine that can dive deep on the water. So, I'm very, very excited to see what they're going to bring here when it comes to the other things.
I know we got a lot of super chats as well and like messages and stuff like that, man. Shout out to Cyber. Cyber just hit us with the big boy 20. He said, if you look at the Horizon and C0 games on your platform, it will dawn on you that a second Horizon is coming. Though the West is forbidden, the shores are burning for your visit. Oh, bars. Shout out to Cyber with the bars. And then I know there's a couple other super chats, Bari. You seen him any activity? Any activity thing?
I'm looking at him right now.
Go ahead.
So yeah, shout out to Jimmy Harrison with the $2. He said, "Yo, Final Fantasy 16, cannot wait." Shout out to Jimmy Harrison, man. We appreciate it. And then shout out to my bro Dre, man. Shout out to Dreology in the chat, man, with the $10. Yo, Dre, you on Android? Dre, are you on Android? He said, "Yo, DNF dual heavyweight charity champion here. Shout out to the WUPS boys. Y'all trash at fighters, but y'all cool people. Good day." Yo, shout out to Dre, man.
Street Fighter 6. That's all I got to say. Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, me and Dre was playing the other day, yo. Like we was playing yesterday, but I felt like when we was playing, like it was like the first, like this is like the first time we played the game. We was dropping mad shit.
Damn.
We was dropping mad combos, bro. Like, damn, why am I dropping this? What? We playing sloppy, Dre. Like, damn. You know what I mean? Then, but my mind was like on closing too, because I had that meeting. But shout out to Jimmy Harrison with the $5 once again. He said, yo, big shout out to the brothers. Big shout out to Jimmy Harrison. We appreciate it.
Shout out to you, Jimmy. Appreciate you, bro.
And then we have J Row 49 with the 2 months. Just, he just read up for the, WUPS membership. He didn't really say anything. And then we have Games for Eternity with the 9 months of being a WUPS Nation member. He said, "Happy Saturday, boys and chats. Best PlayStation podcast to date." We appreciate it, man.
Hey,
we appreciate it. And
I appreciate you, man.
Did we get Blue Mustang? I think we got Blue Mustang, right?
Yeah, we got Blue Mustang. We good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then once again, yo, big shout out to Stone and Bird. Happy birthday to them. If you guys, missed them without saying happy birthday, put it in the chat, man, and show the appreciation.
Yeah, let them know happy birthday.
Yeah, let the people know, man. Bless them up. Tell them happy birthday. It's always good to, show that type of level of love with people in the community. I mean, these are cool people. Anyway, man. So big shout out to them, and we appreciate y'all. So Persona, I'm gonna let you decide here, man. I'm gonna let you decide, Persona. Okay.
Okay.
Because I know you.
Yes, sir.
And you know me. I know you more than you know me, but you know me more than I know you. And I know you like a good topic. I know you love to speak. But when Persona speaks, you must listen.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna let you decide, Persona. We got 3 of the new topics we're gonna talk about here. Okay. Persona, okay. Persona, okay.
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 All right. So the first one we're gonna talk about, Persona. Do you want to talk about Final Fantasy 16 and the PAX East panel breakdown? And some nice little announcement that came, or do you want to talk about The Last of Us Part 1 now on PC, or do you want to talk about E3 officially? Persona, decide.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that Last of Us on PC real quick. Let's get through that real quick. I'll try to cut these boys.
I promise you on everything. Look, I got to show you guys. because you wouldn't believe me. Look, my hands are up. Hands are up. I already had The Last of Us queued up, and the only one I only had The Last of Us queued up. Look, I'm gonna show you. Look, here's my hands. Here's my hands. Look at that. Can you see the top or no?
Yeah.
You see it? The only The Last of Us queued up. The other news I had queued up was GT7. Here's Plus Unblock, and here's Streamlabs. I only had The Last of Us queued up because I knew he was gonna pick it. I knew it, bro. I knew it, dog. So The Last of Us is now on PC Persona, and Naughty Dog, they came out celebrating the release on PC. With your specs and everything, it looks great. From the screenshots, it looks great as well. But we're getting a different type of reception when it comes to the PC gamers, when it comes to this game. So Persona, was it a good thing to release The Last of Us Part 1 on PC in the light that is being received? Because from what I'm seeing, I have no experience with the PC version, so I'm just going based off of what people are posting, what the Steam reviews are currently on Steam. See if I can pull up Steam real quick. Currently on Steam, the reviews are pretty poor on Steam. No, I would not like to participate now. So I'm going to show the Steam stuff here, where we're going to look at The Last of Us store. Just want to go to the new games. You know what? Let's just type it in. The Last of Us Part 1. Sure. And so far, the reception has been mixed. It has been mixed. So a lot of people are not having a good experience when it comes to The Last of Us on PC. Which is nothing to be celebrating about. To be honest with you, I'm not even like happy about it, but it is funny. It is funny though. It is funny. And shout out to yeah. Shout out to Greg Miller, yo. Go ahead so I can pull up Greg Miller. Hey yo, Greg Miller has been cooking PC fanboys for like a good day and a half now. And yo, a lot of people was upset at Greg Miller.
Oh,
you gonna go
Bari, I only have one thing to say. One thing, and then you can go to the Greg Miller thing. Ladies and gentlemen who are having issues on PC when it comes to Last of Us Part 1, I only have one thing to say, and one thing only. You should have brought a PlayStation. 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 You should have brought a you should have brought a PlayStation. 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 You should have brought a PlayStation.
Yo, I don't want to laugh, bro, because I love Naughty Dog, bro. I love Naughty Dog, man.
You should have brought a PlayStation. All right, back to professional. Okay.
I feel like you just created that.
I did.
Because the echo is still on. Your echo voice chain is still on.
Oh, it is? Oh shit. It is. Oh shit. It is.
Yo, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna play Greg Miller's video real quick, right? This is the second one that he posted, but yo, people are upset at Greg Miller. So if anybody know Greg Miller, Greg control, you know what I mean?
Wait, they're really upset at him, or
yeah, there's people in this comments like really upset. But this is what Greg Miller had to say. I'm not going to play the full video, so it's going to be like about 30 seconds. But if you guys missed the video, it's really funny. So here's Greg Miller.
Hey everybody, welcome to another Greg Tech Tip. Now, as you know, Last of Us Part 1 is having a lot of trouble running on PC, but I found a foolproof technique to make it run on any machine. So, the problem actually begins right here. As you can see, we are on Steam, right? That's the issue right there, ladies and gentlemen. So what you want to do is just shut down your computer. There's no reason you should be using it. What you should do is then walk to your living room, TV, couch area, and hopefully you live with someone smarter than you, and they own a PlayStation 5. Now, what you want to do is sit down, hover over the Last of Us Part 1 tile, and then click X. And this is going to blow your mind. It loads right there, and it's ready to play.
Persona, what's the sound over?
Huh?
What's the voiceover?
You should have brought a PlayStation.
That's pretty much what Greg is telling you as well. He said, yo, hopefully somebody that's smarter than you that has a PlayStation just turn on the game and it works. But man,
all jokes aside though, like, you know, guys, obviously those are just jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take it personally, right? But I hate to say I told you so. Bari, we talked about this 2 years ago, 3 years ago, where we said, what did we say? When the quality suffers, it becomes an issue. Now it's an issue because the quality is not there of Naughty Dog, one of the gods of the industry when it comes to game development, putting out a buggy, messy port. I never thought I would see the day.
Yeah, it's shocking. It's shocking, Persona.
And I'm going to preface something. I'm going to disclaimer. Those are just jokes. All this old shit about the PlayStation. I do feel bad for the PC community. I'm sorry that you got this bad port. I really do. Like, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I do. These are just jokes. So don't get on. Oh, Persona, you hate PC. Relax. It's just jokes. But it sucks, man. This sucks. And for it to be Naughty Dog, it sucks even more.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people is saying that it's Iron Galaxy that ported over the game. No, Iron Galaxy helped with porting over the game. Naughty Dog also developed the game. You remember there was with the whole trailer with the PS5, they was talking about building ground up for PS5 and PC. And yes, Iron Galaxy helped because in a little spec section, it had the tag there of Iron Galaxy in there. That's like saying that it wasn't Sony Santa Monica that did God of War Ragnarok. It was Valkyrie Games and all these other people just because they helped with it. You know what I mean? Like, people stop damage controlling. Naughty Dog is telling you that right here, they are embracing developing for PlayStation 5 and 4. I mean, PlayStation 5 and PC. And people's like, oh, that's why I put this article up here, because I know people's going to ignore the fact that they think that, it's Iron Galaxy's fault. No,
yeah, but
even
let me put a pin in that too, because even let's say for instance, even if it is Iron Galaxy's fault, why was Naughty Dog not involved in the development process in QA for this game on PC?
But the thing they work. So they are.
No, I'm saying for the people that are saying, it's Iron Galaxy, it's not Naughty Dog. Like, no, it's both. It's everyone. Yeah. It's all of them. Like, everyone is at fault here, not one over the other, but the only person that will hold most of the blame is Naughty Dog, because this is a Naughty Dog game, a Naughty Dog IP. So people are going to look to Naughty Dog and have the biggest issue with them, because this is such a highly respected, highly sought after, and highly, immortalized IP.
Especially a lot of new people playing the game on PC based off of the TV show. You know what I mean? It's no damage control in it. Hopefully they fix the game. There's some of the clips that I'm seeing. I thought it was fake, but people are saying it's not fake. They had one where Ellie was like on Joel's back. That's like that
one. See, but that one, I don't know. I seen some other reports that was saying that is from like a long time ago, and that's not like present day. So I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know. That one is conflicting, but everything else with like Joel with the black all over his face and all this other crazy stuff.
That was the Steam Deck version, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Which Steam Deck. I mean, the Steam Deck is a cool device, but you're not going to get the best, best out of best on the Steam Deck. You know what I mean? So I don't know why people are bringing up the Steam Deck version. But yeah, people are not happy. Well, overall, it's a mixed reception when it comes to PC, especially on Steam. I know there's some people on Twitter that said they had no issues with it on PC, but yeah,
there was some stuff that I was seeing where like they were saying like the shaders for the game take a lot longer to load and all this other stuff, and people weren't being patient with that, and that's why you're seeing all these issues. I don't have. I mean, I do have the PC version, but I refuse to. I'm giving that away next month or this month on my channel. But I refuse to play any type of PlayStation exclusive on PC. So I just think it's one of those things where whatever the issue is, like, because everybody's always going to try to jump on the bandwagon of trying to bash a game like Last of Us, bash Naughty Dog and all this other stuff because they're PlayStation game, a PlayStation studio and all that stuff. So you always have to be wary of that stuff. But, whatever the issues are, albeit if the shaders are taking too long to load or whatever it is, I do hope that Naughty Dog, Iron Galaxy, or whoever gets on top of that and fixes it. And Naughty Dog has already acknowledged the issues, taken full responsibility, and has assured fans that they are working to get these issues resolved. So
yeah, they're not saying, it's Iron Galaxy fault. Like, sometimes I gotta stop damage controlling, man. Just like, let's be real. Like, yeah, they made a not so good port. All they can do from here is fix it. They're new to PC. This whole blog article right here is telling you this is a new platform that we're developing for. You know what I mean? We're trying to optimize for PC, and moving forward, we're gonna be doing PS5 and PC. With all this information given to y'all out here on Twitter, damage control talking about it's Iron Galaxy fault. They're telling you right here that they're part of the development. That's because you had support studios or whatever people helping you out doesn't mean that they're not a part of it. Yep. But hopefully they get that thing situated over there on the PC side. And that's all I can really say. It's not a good look.
And my thing still stands though, Bari. Real talk. You should have brought a PlayStation. Straight up. I stand by that. I stand by that. That I stand by. Yeah, I stand by that.
Let's go into Final Fantasy 16 Persona. Just going giving an overview of like what happened in PAX and what they talked about in PAX, and also the game going gold. Yo,
yes, sir.
Persona, it's March. It went gold what? March 31st.
30th.
Oh, 30th. Yeah,
31st.
Japan time.
31st.
Yeah. Bro, that's pretty early.
Yo, well, we got to remember too. Remember what Yoshi P said last year around this time? He said, yo, the game is nearly complete, but we are in debug mode and we're trying to debug the game and get all the bugs and everything out and all this other stuff. It took a year for that, like now they're, and he said, we don't want this game to have too many patches. We don't want there to be too many issues. We want it to be as perfect as possible.
I'm gonna show that tweet from Genki too. Shout out to Genki.
Yeah, shout out to Genki. Yep, shout out to Genki. And so, this makes me extremely happy because that lets me know no delays, guys. No sudden we need 3 more weeks. We need 6 more weeks. We need 6 months or whatever. No delays. We're locked in. The master disc is already pressed. And they're already making the copies of the game in the factories and setting up them collector's editions. It's a go, guys. It's okay. It's safe now. You can let your job know that you're going to be off from the 22nd to July 3rd. You can let them know. Put your time in at work, guys. It's safe. We're good.
The thing is too, like it's a good sign when you see a game like this go so early because the reviews are going to be like a good 2 weeks. Before the game come out, like the devs is showing confidence in their game. Like, yo, this is the master print. You know what I mean? We're gonna start sending these review codes out, and however reviews feel about it, hopefully they enjoy it. Obviously that's what they want. You go from there because we see that a lot when it comes to games that is like critically acclaimed. You know what I mean? Like, that game went gold like a month, or this is like 2. This almost got in 3 months. before the game come out, man. So that shows a lot of confidence. And here's what you said as well. When it comes to the debugging, shout out to Genki with the translation. He said Yoshi P said he heard from the Final Fantasy 7 producer Yoshi P, what he's translating it, that they are hard at work until the end of debugging Final Fantasy 16. He said that no game has no bugs at all, but as much as possible, they don't really want to be in the situation where the game requires patches, so they're working hard on bug fixing. Pretty much they're trying to avoid a whole bunch of patch updates, which I think is going to happen anyway, like a day one patch and all that. But that's great news to hear that, like I said, it just shows a lot of confidence in their game. But overall, PAX, how did you enjoy that show for PAX? I thought it was great, man.
Yo, I loved that PAX panel, man. Like, I really wish I was there for that PAX panel specifically. I forgot the translator's name that was with Yoshi P. Yoshi P's energy and his energy, they were great together on stage, man. Like, it flowed really well. And I like that Yoshi P answered. He got a lot of the detractors up out of here, man. Like, he really shut down all the detractors when it comes to
all the dumbass questions.
Final Fantasy 16 and these questions about QTEs and what about turn-based and what about this and that and all of. He shut all that down, bro. Like, he really went in depth with this game, unlike no other, bro. Like, it's all, he laid it all out on the table, and that lets me know that, like, Yoshi P takes this franchise very seriously by doing that, because he could have ignored a lot of those questions and just show whatever he wanted and kept it pushing. No, he set up the panel to where the panel was set up to where all your questions answered, all your worries put to rest, and really broke it down with actual visual examples, right? That's the type of stuff I like for developers to do. If there's misinformation that's happening or anything like that, then you can show that stuff with the examples and all that stuff, man. I like that stuff. So I love the panel,
like
and
a
I love all the
visual
gameplay
presentation.
Yeah, visual presentation.
Yes. Yeah, because you can say all the things that you want, but when you put that thing out there in a visual standpoint, there's no doubters or detractors now. It's like, oh, you said what you said, but also I see what you said. You know what I mean? And I thought that was great. A lot of the questions, in my opinion, I was getting a little frustrated because I'm just like, yo, these are dumb questions, man. Like, you wasting proper time to, like, you could have probably got a good question in there to talk about story or whatnot or gameplay, but no, he's out here answering about QTEs. And why you seeing QTEs is because you've seen so much QTEs because the actual media didn't let you know that they were using the easy accessories, the timely accessories. That's why you've seen the QTEs and pressing R1 and all that stuff to dodge, because that is an accessory that you put on so you have an easier time if you're not that skillful in the game or having auto combos in the game. I don't know how the hell that wasn't explained during the whole media event. And the question that was coming out as far as like, it's too dark. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, some of those questions were dumb. Like, respectfully, they were very stupid questions. But I think from Yoshi P's perspective, answering that stuff to kind of just get out ahead of a lot of the misinformation and the detractors, he led with examples. He led with showing you, no, this is incorrect. No, this is not what it is. No, you can do this. No, there are no QTEs. No, this is how it looks when you do XYZ. I love it.
One of the biggest things that was answered there, which I think they already confirmed, but it was a further, elaborated upon, is that we actually saw it now, that there's a performance mode and a quality or resolution mode in the game. And they had performance mode on during the PAX panel, and it was like 1440p, 60 frames per second. How did you think the game looked as far as, the YouTube quality and whatnot, with them in performance mode?
I wish they would have had the YouTube quality a little bit higher, like at least in 4K or whatever.
It was a 1080p, 60 frames per second.
But I think from what I've seen, the world looks beautiful. I didn't really notice any pop-ins when they were going through like gameplay. Even like looking at like some of the high combat areas, I didn't notice any frame drops. I didn't notice any pop-ins. Like, I really think this is going to be an extremely polished experience. And I know somebody gonna kick my shins for this, Bari, but on the level of like God of War Ragnarok, because Ragnarok's performance mode was stellar as well.
Yeah.
So I can see 16 being on that level when it comes to the performance and the polish. So that got me excited because I've rewatched those gameplay clips and all that like hundreds of times, and I'm like, every time I'm watching, I'm looking in different areas and focusing to see, is there a pop in here? Is there a frame dip here? Bari, I'm dead serious. I did not notice no frame dips or no pop-ins.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh yeah, when you do notice something like that, it's gonna be brought to your attention. You're gonna be like, there's a pop-in, there's a frame drop right there. But yeah, it did look sharp, it did look clean, it was running good. They showcase a lot of open areas too in the Damekian area. So a lot of those questions or doubts were shut down. But people was like, it's looking a little too linear or whatnot. No, there's a big open world areas within the game as well, which they already confirmed that, but you get to see a visual representation of it now. But yeah, overall looking good. This month in April, they're going to be talking about a lot of the RPG mechanics within the game, because yes, it's an RPG, which they confirmed further at PAX, showcasing some of the stat building that you can do, weapons, shops, and all that stuff that you can buy from. And one of the most important thing that they did too, man, I feel like this game is going to be super fun. You can craft your skill in the game because they have an arcade or like a training mode area in the game, bruh. Kind of like DMC. And I know me, I'm gonna be in that mode a lot, bro. Trying to learn stuff like I did with
combos and all that.
Yeah, like Valkyrie Elysium. A lot of my gameplay was in that. DMC 5. A lot of my gameplay is in that stuff that's practicing, so I can learn all that stuff. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with Final Fantasy 16. Persona is as well. And yeah, the news. I want to be cautious this month because they're going a little bit more in depth when it comes to RPG. Hopefully. They've been doing a great job when it comes to the trailers. But I just don't
think they're gonna spoil no story though. Like, we're not gonna get no story spoilers and none of that. I don't see Yoshi P allowing trailers like that to fly.
It's Square Enix though, man. Square Enix is definitely known to spoil.
But Yoshi P is doing these trailers. Like, I don't see them. I don't see them getting spoiled.
Hopefully, man. Cause they've been on point. They've been on point with when it comes to the showcasing the game and the new trailer showcasing Valistia. That was a beautiful trailer. Jill Wark. Yo, that Iron Panther. Yo, that Storm Panther. Listen. Yo, I'm coming for your ass. Pause. Every single Storm Panther I see, you're getting demolished. I promise you this. I have a personal vendetta against you. Hitting Jill in the demo. You are crazy. But anyways, man, let's move it along, Persona, man, because I know you want to speak. But when I speak, you speak. When I speak, you speak. When you speak, I speak. And I know you want to talk about this E3. Well, this is going to be like two topics in one, or two news things in one, because we're going to go in tandem and flow through into the other one. Because Jeff Keighley out here, like, I ain't mad at you, Jeff.
Petty Keighley.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you. So, the news. Let's start it from this first. The news started coming out where it was Ubisoft that first announced it was dropping out of E3. Where we have Ubisoft was saying, hey, we're no longer going to be a part of E3 in June. I think they was going to do their own little thing here, but they was like, the company decided to move on in a different direction, which most people are doing. Then Sega and Tencent came right after. We're skipping E3. IGN's reporting that numerous individuals in publishing and PR hadn't heard anyone who was planning to attend for sure, and also said there's significant lack of communication from the ESA and Repop. This is the people that run E3. And then right after this news, that's like 2 days or like a day later, we get the official announcement that E3 has been officially canceled. The show simply did not garner and sustain enough interest and necessary execute in the way that they wanted to showcase its size, strength, and impact in our industry. Persona, is E3 officially dead?
E3 has been canceled. E3 has been canceled. E3 has been canceled.
Hell go.
This is another I told you so. I told y'all.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Y'all not gonna like what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Once PlayStation left E3, it was done. It was Donzo. You don't want to accept it. And that's fine. We all go through the stages of denial here and there.
I don't like it.
It's Donzo. Here's the other thing. I was talking about this on my show. Cost effective, efficient in the digital age. The pandemic sped up the inevitable. The pandemic sped up the inevitable when it came to E3 and its demise. Right. Keighley, the fact that Keighley was able to get a show out the door. And listen, you can say it's trash. You can say it's not the best. I'm not trying to argue that. Like, that's not my argument. I'm pointing out the fact that Keighley was able to get Summer Game Fest out the door at the height of the pandemic, and it worked in an all digital world. The pandemic sped up our world and our society in terms of all digital. 98% of my meetings at work are done through Zoom. Before the pandemic, most of my meetings were done in person. Almost all my meetings are done through Zoom. Anything I do now work related is through Zoom. Most people are working from home. The digital age is upon us, man. Like no other, and the pandemic sped that up. And I think with E3, they couldn't pivot. They couldn't, keep up. This is my only show.
This is my only like disagreement here with that is the fact that there was no E3 that you couldn't watch digitally. You know what I mean? You was watching it on YouTube, you was watching it on Twitch, you was watching it wherever. Every show you could watch digitally through E3. I think it was more so how the ESA were presenting themselves and offerings when it comes to these companies, like, show floors and how much you're charging to use this area and all that stuff. Like, where these companies was like, that's where I agree with the whole that's going fully digital.
No, what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, when I speak on digital, you're right. We could watch every single show digitally, like, through YouTube and all that stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about getting a show up off the ground. Like, I'm here, Bari, you're there. Set it up. Mm-hmm. E3 wasn't as prepared, I think, as Keighley was to get something like that off the ground. All digital, like where I'm not touching you, you're not none of that's happening. Collaborating digitally 100%. That's what Keighley did with Summer Game Fest. 100%.
Yeah. The thing is with Keighley,
E3 could do that, man.
Keighley is becoming E3 because the last Summer Game Fest, yeah, he had his digital show, but there was stuff where there was a show floor. That's where people was playing Street Fighter 6. People was doing those things because he had a Summer Game Fest. People was going to the show floor with Summer Game Fest there.
Well, there's. Finish your thought. Let me shut up. Go ahead.
Oh no, but I agree with you 100% as far as like when it comes to these companies and them pivoting as far as like, am I going to pay all this money to have a show floor where this set amount of people can play this game, but I can be as effective without having a show floor and just having a digital event of my own?
Not only that, but it's easy to just, because people say, oh, well, what about media and all that? Email media a code to the game to get into it. Like, everything is digital now. You can easily generate some demo codes for media where they can play the demo build of the game and all that other stuff and give their thoughts. That's what was happening in the middle of the pandemic. And then the other side of this, and Bari, you and I have had this conversation and gone back and forth a lot.
Oh yeah, I disagree.
And so you know what I'm about to say here.
Mm-hmm.
because I agree with you as well. This is a double-edged sword. These companies realized the power of social media, the power of YouTube, the power of doing shit yourself is much more cost effective and easier to do. Now, the issue with that is we're at the mercy of when they want to do it. I'll use PlayStation as the example. I love PlayStation. They're putting out some of the best games. It's been a year and a half since we've gotten a showcase. That's a problem. That is a problem. But it's easier and more cost effective for them to do things on their own with the state of plays, do their own digital showcase and all this other stuff, as opposed to being upholding to the standards of an E3 or even a Summer Game Fest. All of these companies realize they can do their own thing, put out a quick dev diary, put out a quick YouTube premiere with some games in there and some quick little dev interviews and keep it pushing. And the excitement is just as high. Although this is a PlayStation show, I'll go to Nintendo. The producer of Nintendo for Tears of the Kingdom just did a 10-minute video premiere.
Very good video.
Digital. And it set the internet ablaze. 10 minutes. He probably did that shit from his home office. 10 minutes.
Yo, and that demo sold me more on the game, to be honest with you. I see the improvements on it, but we'll save that for another day.
10 minutes, Bari. He probably did that shit from his home office. Look in the camera. Hi guys, how are you? We're gonna play a little bit of this, record it, have somebody edit it up, clean it up. All right, premiere. 10 minutes. Companies are looking at that and saying, why the fuck am I spending $20 million to get this? Hell no. Let's do this and put it out the door. And then we'll send review codes or send demo codes to influencers and media and let them do their coverage and call it a day. That's the digital age we're in.
Mm-hmm.
But Bari, I know what you're going to say, and I know what your rebuttal is going to be, and I agree 100%. The double-edged sword. When the fuck are we going to get a PlayStation showcase?
Yeah, like
when are things happening? Like, there is no set time frame now. It's just whenever the fuck they want. There is no, okay, every 3 months it's going to be this, every 2 months it's going to be this, every year. Like, there is none of that anymore. So now it's a lot of guesswork. So that's where the problem is, where I'm like, yo, that's my issue. It's too much guesswork. If you're going to do stuff on your own, it needs to be clear, concise, and mapped out.
My rebuttal is always going to be, the PlayStation showcase as well. Like, there's nothing really, you can't predict when they're going to do one. It's just sporadic. You know what I mean? They go with a win. But also, as much as I like digital events, I also like the physical interactions as well. With this digital event, because the publisher or developers save money by just explaining their game digitally, you lose that interaction with gamers or just meeting developers or whatnot, talking about stuff in person. That type of interaction is game changing. It's life changing as well. You know what I mean? Something like PlayStation Experience, I would take that over any. Let me sit in front of my monitor and watch the stream. You know what I mean?
Agree.
You know what I mean? Like I know how effective the digital events can be, and obviously we see the push for it, but I don't want everything to be all digital. Let's look at PAX East. It just had a panel right there. People was enjoying it, people screaming, all that stuff. You know what I mean? You're not going to see that interaction. You're not going to see those reactions. You're not going to feel that vibe just from, over the keyboard and behind a monitor digitally. So I don't want that essence of gaming to go away for an all digital event, an all digital future when it comes to these shows. That's why I've been clamoring for another PlayStation Experience. But obviously we know PlayStation's like, hey, listen, we gotta cut the cost of certain shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna go digital. We're gonna do state of plays, and if we have another show, we're gonna have another show. But Persona, I mean, you've been saying this. You've been on board with Jeff Keighley. Jeff out here doing his thing, man, because they are pushing Summer Game Fest to no other. I didn't do the petty Jeff tweet. I just did the official the official one. He said production. This was right after the announcement that E3 is canceled.
So petty, man. So petty.
The production is ramping up on our biggest Summer Game Fest ever. The game industry comes together this June, kicking off live from YouTube Theater on Thursday, June 8th. Stay tuned for more details. Persona, we're gonna break this tweet down because they're they're putting that tagline in there, the biggest Summer Game Fest ever. And I want to ask you this, Persona, because we see the rumors. Jeff Grubb. Hey, Jeff Grubb. What? Jeff Grubb. You know, Jeff Grubb is out here saying PlayStation is canceling their show and they're going to be a part of Summer Game Fest.
Wait, what? Hold up. I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
That's not what I saw. Hold up. Whoa. Wait a minute.
I could have read it wrong. I'm gonna go back to it, but I read that.
I thought that Jeff Grubb was saying that PlayStation was going to do a showcase before the Summer Game Fest and all that other stuff. That's what I saw, and I saw that as recently as yesterday. We reaffirmed that PlayStation showcase is going to happen before all the Summer Game Fest E3 stuff. Before June. That's what I got.
I read that they're pushing their show back so they can be a part of Summer Game Fest, but I'll make sure.
Hey, if that's the case, this not when Persona speaks.
I did read it through this podcast, so I could have like just skimmed it or read it wrong. But let me.
Oh, man. Hey, man. This not when Persona speaks. So I'm gonna behave, man. Because if that's the case,
oh no. So you're right. You're right.
All right.
Zuby is saying here, when is this tweet? Yeah, today? My bad. I read it wrong then. Zuby is saying here, Jeff Grubb says that the PlayStation Showcase is before June 8th, likely June 5th or 7th, which, we don't know. But
I was going to say, PlayStation pushing their showcase again for Summer Game Fest? Hell no.
This was, it was somebody else's tweet that I saw where I felt like that's what they were alluding to, but I pulled up Zuby, I just typed in Jeff Grubb, and it was showing. Okay, he said this, so.
But
right.
I mean, I rock with Jeff Grubb, man. He's good peoples, but that's still up in the air as well. You get what I'm saying? Like, take all that shit with a grain of salt. Don't run with that and think, oh yeah, so it's gonna happen in May. It's gonna happen in April. No. Just
listen. What PlayStation need to do is announce that joint right now. We're in April. Be like, yo. Work like this week or something, not April Fools though. PlayStation, but this week, be like, yo, PlayStation showcase happening this summer, June, whatever, and just build that hype and anticipation for the next 2 months. I don't get
why they haven't. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Why haven't they done that? Everybody else has done that, but PlayStation.
Yeah,
why?
I don't know.
Like, why haven't you done that? At least, tune in May 24th for the biggest PlayStation showcase of and showing you the next phase of PS5 or whatever, because that gives us time to set up our streams, set up our day, like
facts.
Doing that shit a
week
before.
Up.
It's like,
and
man.
We'll be talking about that joint every week.
That's what I'm saying. Speculating on what we're gonna see and what we want to see and all. It's like, come on, PlayStation, y'all know better, man.
Nah, if PlayStation's talking about they're doing a showcase and it's just a week ahead, tune in next week for that's gonna be worrisome.
I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna feel some type of way about that. Like, it needs to be at least a month in advance.
But Summer Game Fest is touting here that it's going to be their biggest Summer Game Fest ever, where they said the video game industry comes together. Or you think they bluffing, or you think they onto something here?
I got a lot of respect for Jeff Keighley. A lot of respect.
Yeah,
and hopefully Keighley come through the WUPS one day. Wink, wink.
What's up? What it is, Keely? I said, what's up?
We're gonna get Keely on WUPS one day, guys. Don't worry, we got y'all. One thing about Keely, he is great at selling his shows. He is very great at getting people excited, getting people hyped, and getting eyes on his shows.
Mm-hmm.
I think like 2 or 3 years ago when he was doing like the Game Awards and all, saying the best this year and all the biggest announcers, and it wasn't that. He kind of calmed that stuff down a bit. I'm still a bit skeptical, but I think he understands that using specific types of words and phrases, it's you got to kind of be careful with how you maneuver that stuff. I think he's learned his lessons. I think it's going to be a big show, especially after last year, because a lot of people cooked him last year after that Summer Game Fest. So
the thing is, last year he was on Twitter Spaces letting people know, like, hey man, don't be so crazy or excited about
Yeah.
this Summer Game Fest. Like, it's
I need to see the Twitter space. Yeah, I need him to do a Twitter space, and I know he's going to do one like 2-3 weeks before the shows or whatever, just to kind of talk to certain people and set expectations or whatever. From there, I'll know if this is going to be the biggest show or not.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's an event where you're celebrating gaming, so I'm always going to be excited for it. But I'll be honest with you, last year's Summer Game Fest, it was cool, but it was not great. You know what I mean? A lot of the mobile, majority of them games ain't even come out yet.
A SpongeBob car and all that other shit.
You know what I mean? So if you touting out here, this is going to be the biggest. You better make sure PlayStation is live and direct in that motherfucker because, yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you this, Jeff Keighley, man. You know what I mean? You better have Kojima announce Metal Gear Solid in that motherfucker. So, listen, don't play. If you talking about the biggest, it better be the biggest. It better not be like last year.
I mean, listen, WUPS gonna be there front and center. We're gonna be live reacting and all that stuff. Me and Bari. So don't worry. We definitely gonna hold y'all down. Don't get it twisted. But I know that with Keighley, sometimes he oversells a little bit, man. Like respectfully, he does sometimes.
The last good one was before the PlayStation 5 came out. That was a good one. You know what I mean? He had the DualSense impression, the Ratchet and Clank.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was a great one. I like that one. There was another one as well. His Game Award last year's Game Awards was fantastic.
Yeah, it was.
Feel me? Like that was fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm giving Keighley the benefit of the doubt. Like if he's saying this is going to be the biggest, okay, you kind of got me on board. But because he always does a space before the production. So when he does that, I'll be able to kind of gauge a little bit better. Like, all right, is this going to be really like the shit, or is it going to be like something else? We'll see.
Yeah. So let's get these super chats real quick, Persona, before we move on to the next news. We got Babor Country with the $2. He said Horizon Forbidden West 14-minute state of play had 2 storms, San Francisco and LA. Yeah, so this one is going to focus more on LA with Burning Shores. Or is it LA or is it
No, it's LA. It's LA.
It's LA, right?
It's LA. Yeah, it's LA.
So yeah, I'm excited for that. And then we have Jimmy Harrison with the $5 once again. He said, I'm not trying to start nothing but Persona. Love your outro on Porter Rock 77 show when you mentioned God of War and PC. Laugh out loud. Oh yeah, I think you came in and you asked some questions. I forgot the question you asked. But
yeah, I forgot, but I know what he's talking about though. I forgot. Yo, shout out to you, Jimmy Harrison. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, and then Persona always start in trouble. You know what I mean?
I just asked questions.
Then shout out to my man Unicron with 11 months of being a WUPS member. He says, I can't listen live, but please speak about Horizon Burning Shore tweets. You two keep doing great things, and I'll listen tomorrow. Yeah, we definitely spoke about it, Unicron. We held it down.
Yo, shout out to Unicron.
And then shout out to my man King Metro Chan with the $2 Android user over there. He said, yo, I got my PS5 today.
Congrats, man.
We're gonna bless Metro with a platinum.
Yes, sir.
That's a platinum right there. You know what I mean? We'll give you a gold as well. Welcome to the PlayStation Nation. Metro was like, listen, man, y'all be playing fighting games. Hold up, man. I can't be.
Let me get this PlayStation real quick.
I've been playing against these dudes. These dudes ain't learned nothing yet. You know, hold on. I gotta step my game up real quick. You know what I mean?
Funny.
Then he shout out to Viper Reaps Corner with a $4.99 iPhone user. He said, I don't know how people can say I love gaming and not have a PlayStation. Doesn't even have to be a PS5. Any PlayStation would do. It's crazy.
I don't know about any PlayStation. I think at this point it needs to be between a PS4 and more preferably a PS5.
Listen, I'm in the same ballpark, man. Listen, if you love gaming, you gotta have a PlayStation. I'm sorry. I know it sounds crazy. Yeah, we host a PlayStation podcast. Cool. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chris Judge. He wants console warring to stop. You know what I mean? But listen, Chris, some of the stuff ain't console warring. Some of the stuff is just the truth.
Are we talking about that? Are we talking? Can we?
I didn't have it in there because I kind of wanted to save that for like probably our personal stuff, but if you want to add, we can add it in there. You decide. I mean, since we're already there, let me get this last super chat. We'll tackle it. And then shout out to Herpy Master with yo, you read
it too. Oh my god, you read it. Go ahead.
My bad, man. With the $2 that PlayStation don't need to do nothing.
What?
I could wait. He said PlayStation don't need nothing.
I could wait. Yo, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop this, man. Y'all gotta stop this, bruh. Y'all have to stop this. Spider-Man comes out in September. You gonna wait? You gonna wait till or not September, fall? You gonna wait till the end of November or whenever? Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop this, man. No, PlayStation needs to show what that second phase of PlayStation 5 is looking like. Ain't no I could wait. They can show off what, because they've been doing this. Yo, this is my thing about this, about PlayStation Nation. Shout out to PlayStation Nation, man. I rock with y'all, man. And I only tell you this because I care. I truly do. Cut the bullshit. PlayStation was doing this last generation, showing you the new shit while releasing the good shit that was on the horizon as well. Now you're talking about, oh, I got games coming, I can wait. No, I can't wait. And I got the good games coming as well. Burner shows in 2 weeks. Just because Burner Shores is coming out and Final Fantasy 16 doesn't mean I don't want to see Stellar Blade, Factions 2, Spider-Man 2, and everything else as well. You can do things simultaneously. They did it before.
Man,
I'm done.
Persona, I need you to stop console warring.
What?
The God of War has spoken.
I don't console war though. Do I? Do you console war, Bari?
Absolutely.
No,
Absolutely.
Bari, you console war, really?
Absolutely.
Oh man.
But shout out to Chris Judge though, man. I get the sentiments. Like I feel like I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna interpret what he's saying here. It's pretty clear. But I feel like it's the crazies that go beyond, you know what I mean? That's under every PlayStation or Xbox post on my PlayStation better or Xbox better, or you know what I mean? Those are the crazy people. But some of the stuff that we go back and forth and talk about, it ain't console war. It's just the fact of the matter, or it's just how we truly feel.
Pointing out. Like, so for example, I'll use myself, right? Do we console war a little bit? Yeah, of course. Like, I'm not going to claim that I'm perfect because I'm not. But I crack a lot of stuff I do is like
yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is? What it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introductions. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their bag. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. What? You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from
in the space or even under my timeline. You've seen it. You've seen it. Outright rude and disrespectful. I just ask questions.
Yo, Persona. Yo, a lot of stuff you're gonna say again. I pushed the wrong button where I had the intro run. Yo, Key, because I'm listening to the stream, right? And I'm like, why am I hearing the PlayStation intro again? Yeah, for sure. Well, my bad, dog. Guys, this is Persona laugh.
Hey, I'm quitting this show, bro. I'm done. I'm done. This is my last show, bro. I just said I was just spitting knowledge, bro.
You were. Yo, okay, you know what I was doing? I was doing like a sound check. So you saw me move my helmet. You saw me use. I said helmet. You saw me move my headphone where I was like doing a sound check, but I pressed the wrong button. April Fools. Nah, that one right there was a legit mistake. I ain't even gonna hold you. That was a legit mistake.
You know what? It's best that y'all didn't hear that. We gonna save that for when Persona speaks.
Nah, your Persona was going in though, because I was agreeing with everything. I was letting them rock. So I was like, let me just make sure everything is sounding good. Because there's this thing on OBS called studio mode. So you press studio mode, it will flip the scene so you can set up the other scene. So I was like, all right, let me just make sure everything is sounding good.
We've been doing this for years. How you fuck up like that, bro?
Yeah,
how you mess up like that?
I push the intro, but because I'm looking back on my phone, I was like, why is it showing the let's go, like the intro scene? I'm like, nah, is the stream lagging? No, I was like, I had the wrong scene highlighted. God damn, my bad, yo. I'm tired, man. I apologize, man.
I forgot what I said, man. Like, nah, what did y'all hear? I don't even know where did it cut off from, like the very beginning when I started talking?
No, it was like for like a good minute, I want to say, because I didn't catch it until somebody was like, "Oh, did we travel back in time?" I was like, "Wait, what are you talking about?"
They heard nothing of what I said.
Oh, nothing for real?
They heard nothing. Jeez.
Jesus.
All right. Shit. I'll summarize it real quick.
Did y'all hear about Christopher Judge?
Did y'all hear when I made the comparison of keeping the same energy? Did y'all at least hear that? It cut off as soon as I started.
Oh man. My bad, dog.
Okay. Yo, Bari. Yo. Boy, I'm coming to the Bronx pronto, boy. All right, so I'll summarize it real quick. I'll be quick. Can they hear me, Bari? Are we good? Don't press no buttons.
You're good.
All right, I'll summarize it real quick. So, although this is a PlayStation podcast where, we talk about all things PlayStation and PlayStation only, for the sake of this conversation of talking about Christopher Judge and everything else, and the console war stuff, I'll use this example just to point out, like, so for me personally, I like to point out the inaccuracies of people not keeping the same energy in this community. I love doing that because people like to take this moral high ground of I'm better than you because I don't console war, but then they do the very thing they say they don't like to do. And then when it comes to keeping the same energy across the board, they never do that conveniently. Perfect example is God of War Ragnarok and its bundles. When God of War was being bundled, people were using that to say, oh, well, it's being bundled because the game failed. It's not selling. But when it comes to Diablo 4 being bundled with Xbox, that's a smart business decision. That's an example of not keeping the same energy or not being about the console wars, right? Now, in terms of console war with the weirdo shit that people like to do in the community of threatening people, making fun of people's personal appearances, their job, like I don't like that stuff. That stuff is absolutely disgusting. That is the stuff where I'm like, yo, hell no. disgusting. Do not like keep that shit away from me, like very far away from me. But I think having debates and discussions with someone over, you know, they have one preference of a game over the other. I think that stuff is fine because I like gaming debates anyway. You know, like that stuff is fun. Like, you know,
not
different
recent,
opinions and stuff like that. But not as of recent, man. Because you know, every time I ask questions, people take things personal. It's like, bro, I'm asking questions.
The thing is, like I said, Persona, he been preaching for like good 10 minutes, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's not like how it was the 10-minute thing I was going on, but that's a gist.
Yeah.
I'll go more in depth on where Persona speaks.
Yeah, like a lot of people associate and equate a lot of things to console warring, where they're just giving their true feelings. Like if I say I don't like a certain game on a certain platform, and I don't like how a platform is doing certain things, they're like, "Oh, stop console warring. You should love all platforms." No, I don't love all platforms. I don't love all platforms the same, to be honest with you. There's a reason why I don't like all platforms the same, because not all platforms are doing the same things or executing the same way. So if I say certain things about another platform that I don't like, it's not me necessarily console warring, it's just giving my opinion. You know what I mean? Console warring, I feel like you're just going more exaggerated, or you're just, you know, hyping things up, or you're just like attacking a certain platform even though they like certain things. They just keep on attacking, you know, or making like little funny jokes here and there. But there's sometimes, there's sometimes they're like really, you know, good conversations or people opinions that they're given. You know what I mean? Where I see a lot of people.
This is the internet, though. Like,
yeah,
like I think this is the internet, and I agree with Christopher Judge. Like, you know, console wars and all that stuff. I agree with him to a certain degree, but I think the term console war, that term is so wide. Like Bari, I can say, if I was to say, I'm trying to think of a game. Like, if I was to say, Final Fantasy is not a great game, you know, I think, you know, what's his name? FPS are better than Final Fantasy. Just something stupid, right? Someone can equate that to console war. Like, you're console warring. And it's like, no, like everything isn't a console war. If me and Bari are having a debate, so if I say, I think Orchette is a better character, and this is not true, but I think Orchette is a better character than Throne in Octopath Traveler 2, and you and I are debating, and it's a heated, you know, passionate debate of, I think it's this because this. Somebody would look at that and say, that's console warring. Like, no, it's not. It's gaming discussions. And I think that's where things get misconstrued. In the case of Christopher Judge, I think he sees the most negative parts of console warring, and that's why he's looking at it the way he does. Because, you know, people are probably, you know, adding him or saying crazy things, or the crazy things he sees,
especially with the awards that's going on. He probably like
awards and everything.
Award that he won, you know, somebody's probably in the comments like, "Oh, you don't deserve nothing, you suck." You know, So I get where his stance is from.
Or it's the sentiments of people not necessarily people bashing, you know, like him, the games, and all these crazy things. And then oftentimes, and we see this all the time, Bari, the positive things don't get retweeted as much as the negative. So oftentimes when the negative stuff is getting retweeted so much and screenshot and all this, like you even see like big names like retweeting shit whenever they see something super negative, but they never really retweet the positive. So
we're definitely going to talk about that too.
Yeah, so if these people are retweeting that stuff, of course, when it gets to Christopher Judge, that's what he's going to see, because the negative spreads a lot quicker than the positive. So I from his perspective, I get it, right? But I think all in all, it depends. Like what is console warring? Like we need to define that, because if I'm saying that I disagree with company A doing something the way they're doing it with gaming, as opposed to company B, because of, you know, how I like to enjoy games or play games, or the type of games I like to play, that's not console warring. You know, but people would take it that way. And oftentimes the people who take it that way are, and I'm not saying Christopher Judge, I'm saying like other gamers and people in the community that like to use that term console warring so freely. Oftentimes people who take it that way have a preference for the console that you're critiquing.
They're the ones that's doing most of the console war or any type of warring, because they're sensitive to any other people's opinions.
But
yeah, we'll move on. Sorry about that, guys. I just pushed the wrong button on the Steam Deck and or Stream Deck, and you know, I was trying to set up something with the other scene with the studio mode, but I pressed the wrong button. But let's move on to some Gran Turismo 7 news.
Ooh.
Where, you know, I'm not the biggest Gran Turismo guy, so we'll just, you know, scroll over this here. But Gran Turismo 7 is getting a new update, version 1.31. It's going live. It went live pretty much. So you're adding 5 new cars. So it's like every month this game gets a new update. 2 new layouts for the Nürburgring, or it's Nürburgring. I don't know how you pronounce that in German. Nürburgring. I know it's like a weird pronouncing when it comes to it. And new scapes locations. So
Nürburgring,
right? It's Nürburgring.
Nürburgring. Yeah,
Nürburgring.
Yeah.
That sounds correct. So yeah, it looks like another cool update coming to Gran Turismo. You got the Audi RS5 here. You got the Porsche. How you say it with the Porsche? Is it 959? Or I know it's another way people say it. I'm not a car enthusiast guy. You got the Porsche Carrera, GTS. You have the Toyota Alphard Execute Lounge. Oh, this is a classic car. Oh no, this is the Porsche. Oh, I saw a Court driving this. And the Mazda 3. Yo, low key funny news. I was gonna get a Mazda 3 before I got my car. This was one of the ones I wanted to get, but I don't have the best experience when it comes to Mazda and Nissans. So I went Toyota. So yeah. And the Nürburgring is like the biggest like racetrack, right? Or the longest racetrack. So yeah, I know, and all this stuff once again is all in VR2. It's all
Incredible.
VR2. You know what I mean? It's a big ass track right here. If you guys got VR2, I don't have to explain to you guys how beautiful it looks, how in depth the game is. You already know the vibes when it comes to Gran Turismo. Oh, they added cherry blossoms. Ooh, you know I'm gonna take some screenshots for sure. Oh, the biggest update, Persona.
20, baby.
120 frames per second support only on PlayStation 5. GT7 will support up to 120 frames per second with the latest 1.31 update. PlayStation 5 and display capabilities 120 hertz. Obviously, they got to put that in there because somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, what I got this TV on my PlayStation 4? Why is it not working?" But yo, that's a big update.
That's big. Yeah, that's big, man.
Funny enough,
big.
when GT was coming out, I remember hearing something about 120 frames per second before the game came out or right around the game came out, but it didn't have that update yet. But yeah, that's a huge update right there. I'm surprised that they put this at the bottom. The shit should have been all the way to the top, to be honest with you. So yeah, any thoughts on that, Persona, or you'll still move on? Okay, we'll just move on.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yo, that shit just messed up on me. Wow. I don't know what happened.
Oh, Discord?
You know, my Go XLR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the 120 FPS I think is incredible. What was the question you were asking? 'Cause I didn't hear any of that.
No, I was just saying, like, do you have any thoughts before we move on? Because we'll have to get into this delay real quick.
Oh, nah, yo, I think this stuff is great, man. I I love to see that they're constantly updating this game. They just updated the game last month with the PSVR 2 update. So this is phenomenal. You know, I'm hyped.
Yeah, facts. So yeah, guys, another reason to get PSVR 2. If you already have Gran Turismo 7, free update, and all these updates is coming. This is like the second biggest update with VR2 out for the game. So new cars, new locations, new scapes, all of that stuff. But let's talk about this delay real quick, man, from Atlas Fallen. So Deck 13, they came out and said, "Dear players, thank you for your tremendous support we received so far for Atlas Fallen. From your enthusiastic comments on our video teasers online and in person at PAX East, to the positive previews from the critics. We are grateful and honored to have you excited to play our game. With that being said, though, we're going to have to delay our game. So Atlas Fallen has been delayed to August 10th, 2023. And they apologize for the disappointing news. So this game is going to be fully playable, single player, or you can fully play it seamlessly through co-op with a friend. Really and truly, personally, I fall in love with this game. No lie. I pre-ordered it. I love what they showed. The PAX East videos and talks, or the pre was pretty positive on it as well. So I pre-ordered the game, but right when I pre-ordered it, they delayed it. They delayed it to August, man. So Persona, are you still excited for Atlas Fallen? Are you concerned about it, or are you excited? Did you like anything you heard about it or seen about the game? Now, what's your overall thoughts when it comes to it? I think it looks cool. I think it's something down my alley, but
no, I think with Atlas Fallen, I think it's great. I think it looks like a great game. Everything, the previews and everything that I've seen, this is definitely my type of game. A game that I'm definitely going to be playing and putting time in. I hadn't pre-ordered it yet because it was really. I'm gonna be honest. I'm happy for this delay. I think this delay is perfect.
It's a smart delay.
It's a smart delay because you were sandwiched between Zelda, Diablo 4, Street Fighter 6, Final Fantasy 16, all within like a month of each other. That's tough. That's a tough competition, man. So I'm glad that this game is getting moved into a month where it can breathe and have its own time and really, really shine. So I'm definitely gonna pick this up and pre-order and all that stuff. And I love what I've seen with the gameplay. Everything I've seen with the gameplay, I'm loving it. So I'm digging it. It's a day one.
The thing I want them to do with this game, it got delayed to August. There's nothing really announced coming out in August. So you gotta instill that in people's minds. Like, yo, our game come out in August before any other game get announced. You know what I mean? Yo, keep showing the gameplay, keep showing everything that you've been showing. They said that delayed to let's polish the game some more and all that stuff, which is fine and dandy. I will almost want to say put out like a demo, but I don't know. I don't know, man. But
I don't know, after Forspoken, I don't think that's gonna be.
They're gonna review the whole game with a demo, but
exactly.
yeah, I'm looking forward to Atlas Fallen, man. Really and truly, like I said, I pre-ordered it, but around the time that it's coming out, let's be real. Like a week later, you got like Diablo and Street Fighter. I was like, I'm gonna get my time in, but it's not gonna be crazy. But in August, looking like a good release date. Hopefully, well, we don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Atlas Fallen is delayed to August 10th. Let us know if you're still interested in it, or if you were not interested at all. Let us know. To move along, though, we're gonna have some quick news going in here.
Rapid fire news. Let's go.
And then we get into the topic here. So speaking of Forspoken, we have the Tanta We Trust DLC coming out in May. Launches May 26th. So this DLC is going to set place 25 years before the events of the main story, where you're going to be playing as Tanta Sita, and you're also going to be playing.
No. You play as Frey, but she'll be tagging along with you. Tanta Sita.
Oh, okay. Oh, Sita is going to be. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really cool, man. To see that dynamic. Also, I heard something that is going to have like new moves and stuff being displayed here, especially with Sita. She got different abilities, set of magic. But Sita, I think, also had like the Earth abilities as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys don't know,
great, man. I can't wait for that DLC, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I like the gear.
I want to see that dynamic between Frey and Sita. Like, because the dynamic in the game was great when she met. Can we spoil the game now?
Yeah.
I like gonna play it. When Frey found out that Sita was her mother, and that whole dynamic, and then she getting to go back in time and really fight alongside her and all that. I can't wait to see how that dynamic is gonna play. And even the way the game ended, you could tell that there was definitely gonna be, like Yeah, it's more to tell here. It's more to tell.
There's a lot to tell as far as like the origin of Frey. We also want to know what's going on with her mom and actually who her father is as well. So yeah, I think we're gonna learn all that stuff here in this DLC, Tanto We Trust. So yeah, I'm very excited. Like I said, I love Forspoken, one of my favorite PS5 games to play. In the times that, you know, people are praising other games for gameplay, like Resident Evil 4 remake, nobody really talking about that story. They talking about gameplay for some strange reason. You know, Forspoken, that's just passed on. You know what I mean? But very, very excited to play this DLC. It comes out May 26th, so I'm definitely going to set my weekend, you know, apart just to play this DLC for sure.
I might even take off that Friday. Who knows?
Yeah, June, man. I'm gonna be on vacay June.
June, yes, sir. I already got my days on.
Let's get into this one real quick. This I kind of said quick fire, but this is not quick fire. Persona. I've never seen this amount of disrespect ever in a fighting game. And what WB and what the Multiverses team is doing here is complete, utter disrespect.
Oh yeah,
bro,
let's get into it. Oh yeah.
They're saying MVPs, thank you for your support during open beta.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The feedback and inspirations has been amazing. Open beta will close June 25th as we prepare for full launch early 2024.
All right, to get into this, to buy the thing, that shit was $100.
Yeah, they had $100 pack or whatever they call it. It was like three. It was like three of them. Multiverses will be back better than ever with new content, features, modes, and more when we return. Bro. Utter disrespect.
Cap. Yo, this is absolutely disgusting. I said this when this game first came out. Y'all fools wasn't gonna play this.
Yes, open beta. Yes, guys. This is not we ain't making this up.
It died. At least with Avengers, they gave their last update today. You can continue to play in the game whenever you want. This game, they took your money and they dipped.
Until next year.
This game not coming back, boy.
Bro, I remember when this game was releasing, they had like a early access thing, right? Where if you pay
that's what it was.
$60, $90, $100, you have early access. It was like a month or something. And then the game came out officially where it was like the free-to-play version, on top of all the other little, you know, SKUs or whatever you want to call it, additions that they have. I don't remember seeing open beta. We've played many open betas in gaming, and some of them have stores or whatnot, but this had a jam-packed store to buy costumes,
and they were adding more characters,
adding characters, having all these additions, so you can get all these. You know what, funny Persona? I almost fell for their bullshit with this game.
I ain't but.
Because before I played this game, everybody was like, you get to pick the character that you want to play. They give you a free character to pick. So I was like, okay, cool. So, you know, I downloaded the game. I'm trying it out. And Wonder Woman was unlocked for me. I didn't pick Wonder Woman. It was just Wonder Woman because it was going through the tutorial. I was like, okay, whatever. When it was time to pick the character, it wasn't letting me pick no character. It was like, you gotta whatever currency that they have, or you got to pay for this character. I'm over here in the PlayStation Store. You know what? Oh, I see $60, $90, $100. I just want to play Arya Stark because that's the character that was interesting me so much. You know what? I was just like, you know what? I think they had like a training mode where you can train with any other character. So I didn't purchase it, but I was this close of doing it, like the $60. That's so I can unlock Arya and play like online or whatnot. But thank God I didn't, man. Because I know I didn't see no open beta nowhere on this guy.
I didn't see no open beta, bro. They were updating the game with different characters for a while, and then it just stopped. And then I knew the way people was hyping this shit up. I knew this game was gonna die off, bro. I knew this game wasn't gonna get played like that, bro. I knew it wasn't, because y'all wasn't playing Smash. Y'all wasn't playing Brawlhalla. Y'all wasn't gonna play this.
You know what's funny, Persona?
What's up?
The open beta closes June 25th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Normally, all right, let's play along. It was open beta. Let's play along, right? June 25th, open beta closes. When you think the official game should launch? Probably like a month, 2 months.
2 months, yeah.
They talking about early next year.
But no date. That also worries me. No
date. That early next year can mean January to all right now in April. The first half.
First 6 months of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That is 100%. Crazy, dog. Nah, you should be refunding people, man. You should be you should have an option in your game where people have the option to get a refund for the game. Real talk. If it's quote unquote open beta. I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime, bro. Like, yo, this is why fighting games have such a bad stain on it now. When they talk about live service and all that stuff, this is why free-to-play games have a bad stain on it now, because of practices like this.
But that's why I'm like, yo, people talking about, oh yeah, more games need to be free-to-play. Hell no. I don't agree with that at all, man.
Yo, I remember those videos because of Multiverse. There was like all fighting games should be free-to-play.
Remember that?
Nah,
you
bro.
Remember that, bro? I was like,
and
yo,
we said it here on this podcast too. We was like, nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not,
mind, bro. Because you do shit like this.
Crazy.
Nah, it's an L, man. It's an L. And there's no date. So, like you said, this shit can come out anytime between January and June of next year.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So, what about the people that gave you $100? They can't play the game no more. Crazy.
Yo, they had whole tournaments. They had whole tournaments in the game, bro. For open beta, y'all messed up for that, man. My man had a whole smile on their face talking about, see you guys in 2024.
We'll see you in 2024, guys. Thanks for the money.
Craziness, man. You know what? You know who you should be giving your money to?
Who?
Square fucking Enix.
Ooh.
The legendary Super Famicom RPG Live Alive launches April 27th on PlayStation 5 and 4.
That's already pre-ordered.
Yes, sir. Demo is out right now, guys, for Live Alive on the PlayStation 4 or 5. And I'm very happy seeing this. I have the game on the Switch. I've played 2 stories on the Switch. And yeah, the game is cool. Very cool game. Fully voiced and all that stuff. But you already know, PlayStation is our home. PlayStation is home. So the fact that it's coming to PlayStation, the game is going to be performing much better. It's going to look much better. Trophies. That's an incentive for me. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm very happy that Live Alive is officially coming to PlayStation. And that's dope. Yeah, right there. Persona got the physical edition right there. Super dope, man. Very excited.
You can't be excited for something without having, you already
Did
know,
you play it?
I own the game, guys.
Did you support it?
I own the game, guys. Like, please. I can't wait. I want to get trophies in this, man. I didn't finish it on Switch. I didn't. I admit that. I played through the first story. I played some of the first story with that little robot thing on the ship. Forgot his name. I'm getting this on PlayStation. I'm gonna finish it on PlayStation, and most likely I'm going to get a platinum on PlayStation. Square, I know you're listening. I know you're listening because you love What's Up PlayStation Podcast. You love me and Bari.
What's
up? Think we're great, right? So Square, this is what I need you to do. You got your pen and pad? I know you do. All right, cool. I need you to bring Triangle Strategy. Yes. Octopath Traveler 1. Yes. Bravely Default 2.
That's what I want. I want Bravely Default. I want
Bravely Default too. We're gonna bring it over. We're gonna buy it. Don't worry. Oh, is it gonna get? Yeah, it's gonna get bought over here. Go and bring it. Those three games are the games that I want, that we want. Right, Bari? You agree? Are you gonna buy them if they put those on PlayStation? Right. I mean, let's think of it like this. We asked you to put the Pixel remasters on PlayStation, and look, I got my anniversary edition. And once you put it up in the PlayStation Store, it's gonna get bought. People over here want to play those games. Square, why are you running away from the money? There's no need to run from the money.
Money.
No, you want the money.
Money. But nah, I'm very happy. Also, if you guys are pre-ordering or you guys are going to purchase the game, there's a 20% discount for PlayStation Plus members. So the game is like 50, but I think you pay like 40 for it. And yeah, like I said, the demo's out. You can play the demo, and your saves will carry over to when the game releases. The typical thing that Square does when it comes to these demos, except for Forspoken for some strange reason. But when I saw it, I woke up to this. I was like, what? What?
There was a lot of big news coming from Japan. Like on top of this, that like really surprised me.
A lot of people was praising Live Alive. You know what I mean? I never played Live Alive back in the day because it never came out in America.
This was Japan exclusive. Yeah. So the fact that we're getting this, like, PlayStation Nation, especially if you love these types of games, support the game, man. Straight up.
That's a fact, man. Quick little update as well when it comes to Tchia. Tchia has a new update out. PlayStation 5 now supports 60 frames per second at 1080p. Resolve some of the crashes experienced do some of the cutscenes on all platforms. Minor bug fixes and polishes on all platforms. But that's a cool update. A lot of people was questioning why is this game not in 60? And now the game is in 60. Now everybody's saying, why is it 1080p 60? I thought you guys just cared about frames. As long as it's 60, you happy about that? But the developer's a very small developer. I don't have no issue playing Tchia at 30 frames per second. I think the game looks beautiful. It's not like it's a fast-paced action game like that. It's more like an exploration, puzzle solving type game. So I have no issues with playing it at whatever resolution at 30 frames per second. But if it's 60 frames or nothing, you have that option there, and you can play it at 60 frames.
I didn't start it yet, because Octopath and everything else. But I'm gonna try to put some time into it probably this weekend, because I'm liking what I'm seeing with the gameplay and all that.
Yeah, it's a cool game. I think you will love it, man. So let's get into some trailers, Persona, man. Let's get into some trailers. We're gonna drop 3 trailers real quick, and if you guys want like a full in-depth, analysis and all that stuff when it comes to these fighting games, definitely head on over to Puzzle and Block channel. Persona, you can put it in the chat. Those are the guys right there, Dreology, my bro, Chuck. Where they break down all of the fighting game stuff. On our individual channels, we might do some of these fighting game breakdowns, but I know with them, they do it on every trailer. So right now I'm going to be running Tekken 8 Jin Kazama trailer. And June is looking good, man. She looking good, man.
June looks good.
June is definitely down my alley as far as like possibility. This might be the possible main right here. I think it's the best looking stage. Yeah, it's either Lars or June, but I'm waiting because the other character that got announced, that gives me more hope that a character that I want is coming.
Yeah,
but trailer looks dope, man. I love it. I love the style. Haven't played with this character in a long ass time. I don't really remember so much of this character, to be honest with you. But the seeing it, I'm like, yeah, I'm sold. I'm with this guy. I'm dope. I like it.
Yeah, I like her holy ability that she does, man. I was saying it on my show earlier this week. When she throws it out, it's like a really hard. Like I couldn't even read it. I was like, whoa, when did she throw that out and caught him in the behind?
Yeah, and it launches.
Yeah. So June looks really dope. Not really a character I think I would play per se, but I do like her abilities and how she's fighting on the screen. Yeah, I dig it. I like it.
The thing is that looks real cheap about her is that, you know, that little holy light thing that she's coming up from the ground. It looks like if that's blocked, it looks like it's gonna be like plus. I'm assuming from what I'm seeing and whatnot, but that looked like it could be some crazy like frame trap stuff. You know what I mean? It possibly might not be. Oh, that launched. Okay, that possibly might not be the case because that would make the character like really broken. But she looks hella dope, and I love her super as well. Her what do you call it? Rage art. I think it's very simplistic. You know, simple to the point. Blast her right in the chest. You know what I mean? Take this holy light. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think she looks really, really cool. A lot of information came out with Tekken 8 as well. Like I said, if you guys want, you know, that breakdown and all that stuff, head over to Plus on Block podcast where they spoke about a lot of Tekken 8 because there was a lot of previews going on with Tekken 8 and a lot of new mechanics. They, you know, thoroughly explained the heat mechanic, movement options. You know, some things have changed. Certain things doesn't launch anymore. Like I said, Plus on Block, they did a whole breakdown of that. We're just going to give you the gist and like, hey, this characters look cool over here. You know what I mean? But June, you're not a possible main?
Nah, I don't see her as a main. She seems like she's fun to play, but not my main. I'm waiting on Brian Fury.
So who you think is a possible main for you right now?
Current mains right now are Law and Law. Yeah, pretty much Law. I think Law is the main. Yeah.
Well, what about Ling Xiaoyun?
Ling Xiaoyu. I like Ling, man. Ling always been a problem in Tekken though.
Yo, exactly, bro. Like when I saw this trailer, I saw people getting really excited because you know the Ling mains is like, oh my god, yeah. But I was just like, damn, man, I hate this character, yo. Like I have bad memories fighting this character in the Tekken games I played. But character models and everything, this game is fucking amazing.
And they fighting in New York. They fighting in Times Square. I love it.
Oh, yo, you know what? I didn't even realize. I saw Leroy. Bro, you know what?
Times Square.
This is the first time me actually looking at the stage. Yo, that's facts.
And it looks very populated. A lot going on. Hey, Unreal 5, something else, boy.
Yeah, that thing's something else. Yo, and Leroy name was back there. I love that character, Leroy.
Yeah, Ling looks good. She looks good here. She looks like really, really, really strong.
She still have her stances, like her back stance and all that stuff.
That fire shit. I forgot what it's called. It's called Burst.
Oh, the heat?
Heat. Thank you. It look like everything is just plus, bro. Whenever you in that mode, man.
Yeah, I think it is. It's like plus. I don't know the frames.
Really
but
high recovery.
I heard because you get like a free mix up off of that.
Yeah, I didn't. Stuff. I know they broke it down. I didn't see it. I was watching Plus on Block and kind of listening to what they were saying with it, but I want to like read about it and stuff like that. So, but Ling Xiao looks good here. Outro pose is fire. Love the outro pose. She looks great. I think the Ling players are happy.
Oh yeah, they definitely.
Not my character though. Not my character though. Not my type of character.
Yeah. Like if I want to annoy somebody, I probably play Ling. No cap. But yeah.
Go ahead, Bari. I know what you want to talk about. Go ahead, Bari. You're already blushing. Go ahead. You're looking at it. Go ahead. I see you. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Go and pull it up.
I'm just queuing it up, man. You know what I mean? Because yo, I feel like they were just like, yo, Bari, whatever you like in gaming.
I got you. That's what it said.
Take it. So Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising gets a new trailer here. And this was just more like an overview trailer. So they teased a new character, which you guys been watching. I told you guys this character was coming. Very, very popular character. But within this trailer, there was this, announcing that there's going to be an open beta coming in May. They also teased Siegfried. And, they showcase some new gameplay or new moves or new Skybound arts going on in the game. So, yeah, I'm super, super excited for Grand Blue Fantasy. I love the hell out of this game. I feel like it was a very grounded, cool anime game. Now it's going a little bit more anime, which is making the game more fun, in my opinion. But yeah, characters are unique. I feel like a lot of people, if you give it a try, you will definitely. That's a new move from.
Yo, Charlotta looks so crazy, boy. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Like if people give it a try, you definitely like it. The only thing that was holding it back was the net code for the game. It wasn't the greatest net code, but they're fixing that with Ryzen, with adding rollback net code to the game. Like I said, you see a lot of new moves going on here, and some new startups when it comes to Skybound arts. But how you feeling about Ryzen Persona, like from what you've seen here in this trailer?
Yo, it's been so long since I've played Gran Blue Fantasy Rising, so like I'm kind of like confused watching this because I don't remember everybody's moves and all that. You know, my characters was Catalina, Jetta, and what's his name? The evil, I forgot old boy name. You know what I'm talking about, the evil guy. This game,
Bilal?
Yeah, Bilal, yeah.
Oh, Beelzebub.
Bilal. That was the one with the short hair and all black. Yeah, Bilal. Yeah, Bilal. Those are like my three characters that I like the most. And yo, this looks so great, right? Like it really looks very solid. Siegfried looks like he's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm actually coming back to the game. Like I'm definitely gonna be on there, and I do want to try Siegfried to see how he is, because he definitely looks like he's up my alley when it comes to how he's fighting. So
that's a Dragon Slayer. He gonna hit hard, yo. Siegfried, I know he's gonna hit hard.
So I'm coming back. When they put this out, I'm coming back for sure, 100%. This looks great. Like it look like you know it's all jokes when I crack, but this looks great. Like it really does look great. Like I'm excited for this.
Like you can see the graphical polish that they have in here. Now it's going to be on PS5. The game just looks much cleaner and much clearer. It always looked great, to be honest with you. I think Gran Blue is always one of the best looking fighting games, but it just looks much better.
You can tell it's on a PS5. I'm watching this in 4K on my 4K monitor right now. It's just clean, man. It looks clean.
And that's having Siegfried announce, you know what I mean? That's obviously going to push more like relink sales as well. Cause Siegfried is like, if you want to like most popular characters, he's definitely up there in the top 5 when it comes to Gran Blue Fantasy. But I feel like that is just 3 of the Fab 4. So you got Lancelot, you got Percival, Siegfried. All you're waiting for is Vayne now. And I'm pretty sure Vayne is going to be another character announced as well. And you pretty much have the Fab 4 when it comes to that little squad that fights up, that you're going to be fighting with in relink as well. But yeah, man, I'm happy, man. And an open beta is coming, so we can get thoughts and opinions on the game. But yeah, I can't wait for that. That's you ain't got to sign up for that. They say open beta, so they're trying to test them servers. Normally,
and they want everybody to come back too, so they don't want to kind of restrict it. Which is
because normally you see like a closed beta, then it will go open, but not right from the rip. They saying open beta. Let's test this thing out, and I think that's smart because we want to see that netcode, running good when it comes to this game.
Yep.
So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to Gran Blue Fantasy versus Ryzen. It's a new update for Gran Blue Fantasy, a series that I really love. But let's move it along, Persona, man. Let's get into the last bit of news here. And this is pretty exciting right here, man, because we got a confirmation that, Dragon Quest, The Adventures of Dai, launches this fall worldwide. They said the game was coming out like 2023, I think last year, but now they're giving a little bit further, confirmation that, it's definitely coming out this year, but it's coming out in fall this year. So yeah, this is the action RPG for Dragon Quest, Legend of Adventures of Dai. I don't know if a lot of people was watching the anime with that. Pretty cool. But what's your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah, yo, this looks great. I've been really excited for the Legend of Dai since I first seen it at Tokyo Game Show last year. And this year it's coming out this year, which is great. Yo, it's a lot of great games coming out, man, because we got this, and then we got Gran Blue Relink and everything else. I like this pose video too. The pose video was pretty cool. I was like, all right, man, I see it. I dig it. I dig what y'all doing with that. So I'm very excited for this game. I've never seen the anime per se, but I do, I'm a big fan of just like seeing the gameplay and everything. I was like, yo, this should look dope. So that's where my excitement for this is coming from.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. It's Dragon Quest, so I'm in there like somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The sad part about it, this trailer that they got up here from Gametsu, it's only in 720p. I don't know who uploads in 720p these day and age, but Jesus, guys. Yo, selling your game, showcasing it in the best light, it works. Just want to let you guys know it works, man. No more 720p uploads. But here's some screenshots of the game. If I can go back to it. Looks pretty good. I mean, looks pretty good. If you guys are fans of Dragon Quest, you already know the vibes. How we get down.
No
Yeah,
facts.
I'm in there. Fall, I'm in there. You know what I mean? But if you guys made it this far within the show, once again, thank you. And here's your trophies, which you kind of didn't give you guys. You know what I mean? We appreciate all the support that you guys have been showing What's Up PlayStation podcast with all of the April Fools and the technicalities that went on this today's show. We appreciate it, man. Oh, did you just drop some news? Oh no, that was the
That was from before. Yeah.
So Persona.
What's up, man?
The chat thought that we wasn't going to talk about this news.
Mm-hmm.
The chat thought that the What's Up PlayStation podcast boys, the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew, didn't see the outlandish PSVR 2 news that's going on that everybody's trying to spin.
Cap.
You thought we didn't see that? You thought we wasn't going to talk about it? So the question I want to ask you here, Persona Man, we see the news that's going on here. We got a Bloomberg report. Once again, Bloomberg is coming out with some negative PlayStation news. The first time they got shot down. The second time we're waiting for PlayStation. Where they saying that the PlayStation VR 2 sales has been lackluster. Bloomberg is reporting. And they're saying Sony projected sales fall fewer than 300K with PSVR 2 headsets, and they're looking for a price cut. Persona, is PlayStation VR 2 in trouble? Are they trying to pack the VR 2 up? Is there an agenda going on when it comes to PlayStation VR 2? And what are they trying to push here? Because I find it very surprising that a product that only been out for a month that sold 300K or 2070K in a month is bad for the projected forecast sales within a year. PlayStation was aiming for I think it's like 2 million. How was that bad? And why after a month you're looking for a price cut? What are they trying to push here, my brother? Talk to me.
So my whole thing is sorry.
And I ain't clicking on the article either, Bloomberg. You get the tweet.
My whole thing is people have been shitting on PSVR 2 since before it came out. In the previews and the reviews, people were telling you it was a great product, but it's not good enough to buy. It's a great product, but it needs to be on PC. It's a great product, but the price is too high. All these different things people kept saying in previews and reviews, and even after the fact, when it came out, people are telling you, yeah, are they going to support it though? All these games that are coming out, that are still coming out, that are slated to come out, and still people aren't satisfied. With this whole Bloomberg thing, I don't know, right? Like, because what are PlayStation sales projections? Like PlayStations themselves have not said anything. PlayStation themselves have not said anything. So all we have to go off of is what Bloomberg is saying.
Which was wrong before about VR.
Which was wrong. There you go. Which was wrong before. I would be skeptical about believing, what they're saying until PlayStation confirms, yeah, we didn't meet or we're at expectations. And in terms of this whole price cut thing, I look at it the same way I look at people saying they want it on PC. They're saying that because they want the product, but they don't want to spend the money for it.
That boy good.
That's all I got.
Yeah, I think there's an agenda being pushed here. We saw it with the reviews. We saw it with the previews. You give these glowing reviews and these impressions about the hardware, how it's amazing. It's higher than the most expensive VR headset on PC and all that stuff. And then you want to talk about it's not worth it because the price is too much. Even though you're comparing it to the most expensive VR headsets that cost thousands upon thousands of dollars, the price is too much for the console. Then after the price is being too much, you said it should be on PC. If the price is too much, why should it be on PC? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it was a weird angle and push the media, in my opinion, was saying. But let's look at the price number. I mean the sale numbers here. So they're reporting 27, lower than 300K. So it's like 270, 280 units sold within the first month. How is that such a bad thing for an optional device product?
That's over $500.
That's over $500, and that's only 1 month in sales.
And that's only available at PlayStation Direct.
Yeah, like when you looked at the PlayStation VR 1, I think it was like after it was like 4 or 5 or 6 months, it was like at 800 or 900K, and it was like, yeah, this is doing great. And VR 1 was like what, $400? You know what I mean? If you were to, let's say VR 2 is selling as much as it did in February, that's another 270, 280K. That's 400 or something K. Let's say they do that in another month. You're still meeting your quota or your projections as far as compared to the last VR headset. So how can a product be out for a month selling how it's selling, and now you trying to lead up talking about Sony's looking for a price cut after a month? PlayStation, which PlayStation product did a price cut after a month outside of like VR TV, Vita TV, or the classic PS1? This joint right here.
I can't recall.
This joint right here was like $99, and after 2 months it was like $60. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't selling well, because they didn't do a good job as far as the games. But VR 2 is doing a great job as far as the games. You got heavy hitters, Horizon, GT, all of the PC games is catching up with all those PC VR games in there. You got Firewall coming out soon. You got the best version of The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. There's definitely an agenda being pushed here, man. And as soon as it gets announced on PC, the praise is going to be much more, followed up through. You know what I mean? They're going to be like, yeah, this is always a great product. Now it's time for it to shine. Now you can patch it up, or you can mod this up and do that. I guarantee you, because that's what they want. They want it on PC. So let's bash it. It's only on PS5. That's the flaw.
The one thing, and shout out to JC, because I do agree with this. He says the only thing I do believe they need is to sell it in stores. I agree.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. It's not even in stores yet.
Yeah, having it in the stores and Best Buys, Walmarts, and all that stuff, I think would attribute to it having even higher sales as well. I agree there. It should be
because
in stores.
I think you can get it online to retail other stores now, or no? Is it still only PlayStation Direct in US?
No, it's only PS Direct. Let me check Best Buy right now and see.
I don't think they have it like in the store. You know what I mean? But yeah, I find the craziest things happening when it comes to the media.
You can't buy it from Best Buy. Oh, shit.
Yeah, but it's not in store. It's like online.
No, I'm looking online now. You can't get it online either.
Oh, you can't get it? Okay, my bad.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's only at PlayStation Direct. Direct only.
Okay. And look at the DualSense Edge. You see a lot. Well, you saw a lot of people, ordering and buying the DualSense Edge when it was only on the Direct. But you see even more people posting like, hey, I got my DualSense Edge. You know what I mean? Now that it's in a retail store, it's like, yo, the product is brand new. It's brand new. Like, yo, media, we see your agenda, man. Relax. It's a brand new product. Already you're pushing price cut. You look weird, man. People are enjoying their VR too. Anybody that has it is enjoying it. They're loving it. They're playing it. They're sense controlling it up. What there has to be something that PlayStation did that Bloomberg don't like, because this is the second article that you're trying to slander or put down. The first one was, the projected pre-order numbers are low. PlayStation is looking to change their forecasted numbers, and which they didn't. They didn't change it.
Mm-hmm.
GameIndustry.biz had to come in and say, nope, that's not true. And then now you start again a month later. Well, the other one was back in January. So 2 months later or whatever, 4 months later, you're back at it again. And even if the numbers that you're saying is true, is that bad?
We don't know, because there's no. What are the projections?
No, well, PlayStation, I think Sony has projected it's either 1 point something million or 2 million within the year 2024. So as of April or March.
If it tracks at 250,000 a month,
you're on track.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. And more PlayStation 5s are being sold now. We saw that in the NPDs that PlayStation 5 biggest month was this February, the same month that VR launched. Obviously, there's Hogwarts.
2 million VR2s in 2 months? Hell no, no way, no way they thought that. No way they thought. No way.
VR don't even push like that on PC. Even with Oculus, don't push like that. Oculus was at 900K in 6 months or something like that. And that was a much cheaper device. There's no way they're projecting 2 million. A lot of the things that you're seeing on the internet is not even PlayStation speaking. It's these third-party companies and analytic companies that's, putting out these forecasts.
Yeah.
It's not even PlayStation.
None of this is PlayStation. This is what I'm saying. What is PlayStation's projections? You feel me? What are they projecting month to month? I don't really care about what a firm is saying if PlayStation is not correlating that.
Yeah. But
respectfully.
You definitely see a weird push here when it comes to PlayStation products, of everybody wanting it to be on PC. So it's not
shit.
Yeah, the product is not good enough because it's only on PlayStation. But once it comes to PC, it's this is a wonderful thing. This is amazing. Which
is some of the dumbest shit that I've ever heard. When it comes to this community and the stuff that they say, that's one of the dumbest things. It's a PlayStation product. Why the fuck would I put this on PC?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the show. Episode 20 is in the books. I know we got some super chats here. Let me refresh this here.
Genesis Persona, why you sounding down? Oh no, I'm preoccupied with something. I got something going on in real life. That's why.
Oh, you got a text message. Yo, shout out to my man King Kiso with a $5. He said, "Yo, Bari on that rum early this morning." Yo,
thanks.
No rum, but yo, low key, I'm definitely tired. I don't know if you see in my eyes. Like I said, I went to sleep hella late because I was playing Resident Evil. I was determined to finish this chapter. Like I said, I think I'm on the last chapter, which is 15. I'm on chapter 15 right now. And I just beat a major boss.
You going for the platinum in that?
You know how I got down. It all depends on what percentage I'm at. And I think Resident Evil 4 is fun enough where New Game Plus, I'll play that again and see if I can get a better time. Because this is like some of this stuff is like new experience for me. You know what I mean? So I'm taking my time looking at the little nooks and crannies. Like, wow, these developers did a great job with this castle, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
with it.
I'm gonna try to get to that after. I just want to platinum Octopath 2, man. That's like my main focus, man.
I think you'll platinum Octopath. Like if you know Life It this weekend, you definitely will platinum it by probably like late Sunday. For sure. Yeah. And then we got Unicron with the £5. He said, I just wanted to give a shout out to the PlayStation DualSense Edge controller, which I've had since day one. It's so good. If possible, buy it, people.
DualSense Edge is fire, man. We love the Edge over here, man. Mine's all the way over there. Shout out to the Edge, man. Shout out to the Edge.
Dope controller, man. Love it. You know what I mean? That's the main one that I use. The other one, I ain't even open this one. This other one's in a box. This other one chilling.
Yeah, I got the other one. It's sitting in a box. I got it somewhere.
Big shout out to Capcom, man. This is a dope ass statue. The detail on everything on the statue Persona. I don't know if you unboxed it yet.
Nah, I didn't unbox it yet.
Bro, amazing statue. This gun
looks good.
They did a great job here on the statue. Shout out to them.
Yo, shout out to Kendra for the super chat. He said, shout out to Rufus. Big shout out to Rufus, man.
Rufus is in the building.
The WUPS mascot.
Put Rufus right here. Where'd Bari go?
The WUPS mascot. That's the WUPS mascot, man. Hey, yo, that's kind of, I ain't gonna lie, boy. That shit look kind of scary, boy. Put that shit out of that shit look scary.
Yo, my nieces and nephews, they hate the hell out of Rufus. They be trying to beat him up. I don't know. They're jealous. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get them in here and explain one day, like, why you hate Rufus so much. They'll probably tell you some crazy story. But if you guys, like I said, made it this far, we appreciate it. Here is your platinum trophy.
Hey.
PS4 version. Yeah, guys, thank you for putting up with us today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the April Fool's little joke there. And all the technical difficulties. Sorry about that. Persona was going in and preaching, and I hit the wrong button. I apologize for that as well. But we appreciate you guys sticking with us and supporting the show. But Persona,
yo,
I know you out there text messaging, setting up your night, doing what you got to do over there. Ooh, that boy got a little date night. You know what I mean? That boy got a little date night over there. They got a little fresh little haircut, a little shave going on. That boy got the grease on his face and all that. Ooh.
Grease, cocoa butter, boy. That's cocoa butter. Gotta keep the skin cool. Gotta keep the skin good. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hit
the people with the outro, man. Let people know where you can find you, what's going on.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Oh yeah. Listen, shout out to y'all in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all rocking out with us today on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, episode 120. Listen, this was a great episode, man. Shout out to the WUPS community. Shout out to our members, the WUPS Nation. And also shout out to the newcomers, man. Any newcomers that came through and stopped by and listened to our show and you enjoyed it, man, and you ended up subscribing or just listening. We appreciate y'all as well, man. And shout out to the people that's going to listen to this upload later as well. We appreciate y'all as well, always. And for me, man, I am gaming with Persona. And what content I got coming to the channel? Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Right now, my focus is Octopath Traveler 2.
Gaming.
I'm going to be honest. I want to get this platinum because it's April and it's Burning Shores, it's Jedi Survivor. I want to play Resident Evil 4. I want to get through Wulong. I'm gaming, man.
And we also got to do our PSVR 2 review that we've been putting back because there's mad games coming out. But
yep. PSVR 2, I want to finish Call to the Mountain at least. Like it's too many games, man. Octopath pulled me away from the VR. I got to get back to that. It's too much. So until I platinum Octopath Traveler 2, which should be within this week's time frame, I'll do a show when Persona speaks. Also, giveaway on my channel is happening this month. Not this week coming up.
I better win.
The third week of April is when I'll do giveaway. It's gonna be big giveaways, man. I'm giving away a lot of it's my 2-year anniversary as being of having a membership, right? So I'm giving away not this. Hold up, not the whole thing. Hold up. Not this either. But I am giving away.
I better win it on PC.
I am giving away the Steam code for Last of Us Part 1 remake. And obviously, PSN cards and all that other good stuff, man. So it's gonna be a big giveaway, man, because it's my 2-year anniversary of the memberships, man. So definitely shout out to the members on the channel. We have a couple of things for the subs as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. I really appreciate y'all. If y'all want, y'all can follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. I post a lot of gameplay, guys. So if you don't like seeing gameplay, don't follow me. I post a lot of gameplay, a lot of screenshots. I am a gaming centric Twitter. I crack jokes here and there. I do debates here and there. I even expose people who try to get a one up on me when it comes to thinking, oh, Persona, did you buy this? Did you play this? So it's a lot of that going on. But if
brother.
You're not trying to see no gameplay, don't follow me. But if you are, follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks, man. I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a great weekend. Be safe.
Yo, also shout out to Muck, where he said that PlayStation VR 1 sold 950K units in 4 months. Big shout out to you. I know it was something around that area. And also shout out to Stardust Acero, being a WUPS Nation member for 10 months. It's a great show, WUPS. We appreciate it, guys. And as for me, man, like I said, we appreciate all the support we get here for WUPS. If you guys want to further support What's Up PlayStation Podcast, head on over to wupsmerch.com, where you can get your, What's Up PlayStation Podcast, t-shirts and all that stuff on our merchandise store. And, give us your feedback as well as far as how you feeling about some of the merchandise there. Also, big shout out to my bros, Upchuck Gaming and Dreology. Definitely subscribe to them. Plus on Block Podcasts. I will drop their link once again. This is WUPS fam right here, man. So definitely 100%. Show some love to those guys as they grow within the community and just with their podcasts. Show big support to them as they talk about these fighting games and whatnot. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you see it right there. Bari _ you see Persona Speaks is down there. And like I said, shout out to all the WUPS Nation members. You see you guys, being ran through. Boy, that didn't sound right. You guys are being tickered down there. Yo, looking for me. Yo, don't make that face because I'll go along with it. I'll play along with it. You know what I mean? We see you guys being, tickered down there. Big shout out to you guys. There's a lot of you guys down there, and trust me, we appreciate all the support that we receive here, man. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much the show. Big shout out to the PlayStation Nation. Big shout out to PlayStation themselves, winning all those awards at that BAFTA. PlayStation. Now we just need a showcase to cement that. Big shout out to my man Shuhei Yoshida, Uncle Shu.
Yes, sir. Shu, you're gonna come on the show one day, man. We're gonna get Shu on the show one day, man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yes. We definitely need Shu on here. Even Chris Judge, we need to get you on here as well. We need Danielle back on here as well.
Danielle. Yep.
Sean. We're gonna get Sean.
Yeah, we gotta get Sean. We always get.
That's a friend of the show.
I was gonna say Sean is a friend of the show, man. He supports us. He rocks with us. So we gonna get Sean back at some point, probably later on, much later this year, man. So don't worry, man. We got
Colin as well. We'll get Colin in here. Greg, I would love to have Greg on here.
Greg, you will be on our show one day. I speak it into existence. You will be on our show, Greg.
Greg out there, that's on the PC fan base. Shout out to Greg Miller. But yeah, guys, that is episode 120 in the books. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys next Saturday, same time, same place, same crew. And Persona, take us away.
Listen, guys, always remember, man, What's Up PlayStation Podcast is a podcast for the community, by the community. And we'll see you guys next Saturday, same time, same place, same crew, the WUPS crew. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.